opening video real quick. Okay. Hey, how are you? What do you want me to call you?
Yeah, you can call me Carver if you like to. That'd be kind of easy.
Carver? Okay, good.
Yes, I want to say hey to everybody out there watching and in the chat.
Yes, we've got quite a few people out here already. We've got Always Loyal and Harold and Roxanne and Norma Kay. Let's go back up here. Yeah, okay, everybody, welcome, welcome. We have a very special guest tonight. We have, and I've been saying his name wrong, I've been calling him the Cheetah Carver
the
instead of the Cheetah Carver.
Dakota.
Shakota.
Dakota.
I can't get it right. Anyway, he does wood carving and he also does a lot of drawing. And so I asked him to please be our special guest tonight. And so he could show us some of his work. We do this every Saturday night. We try to have somebody come up and share what they do, whether it be a talent or a craft. And so far, we've had pretty good luck with people wanting to come up and show their stuff. And some people that have been afraid to actually come on and show it have sent me videos or pictures, and I've made videos and we've shared it that way. So I will let you have the floor and you just tell us all you can, whatever you can tell us.
Okay, well, I'm an artist. I like to make stuff, and sometimes I make arrows. This is some duck feathers, and I made this from some trees I found in the swamp. I don't know what kind of tree they are. I probably could have done better if I would have had some arrow shafts, but they're pretty fancy and dancing, and they work good too. I've got different ones over here. Let me see. I made those tips right there. That flint knot. I flint knot one tips right there. That's my first one, and then I made one out of bone, carved it out of bone, wow. And then I there's a guy I saw on the YouTube. YouTube's a wonderful place, and he's a Comanche, and he was showing me how the Comanche. He was showing everybody how the Comanche's done it. So this ain't Hollywood style arrows, as he said. These are Comanche style arrows, So that's just some of my artwork. It was just something fun to do because I got on the YouTube, like I said, and learned how to make an arrow. I learned how to make a bow from hardware wood, like at Lowe's, which is impossible. But hey, there's a video out there. The guy goes to Lowe's, he buys the wood, he makes bows, and they work. And so I was making bows, I had to make arrows for it. And I go, when the lake dried up, I go get some driftwood and I'm just carving the driftwood. These are some bases. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the. This is a piece of driftwood, carve and put a face in it.
Uh-huh.
I do airbrush t-shirts. I did that when I was younger. Bunch of airbrush t-shirts. Let me see. I can't. It's like a little piece of driftwood I found, and it can light up. You know, it has a crystal right there. I'm still working on it. But as far as I got a bunch of crystals, and we went to Arkansas, and you can put crystal, and they light up. It's got a hole in it. I found it's like some kind of root or something.
Huh.
And I just got out there with my little Dremel tool, and I'm eventually gonna put a light in it. See, look.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, can you imagine? Just like,
Yeah.
yeah, just put me a little light in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that's just a piece of driftwood. And then another little piece of driftwood I did, I could put a Viking face on it.
Oh, yeah.
I sent you a couple pictures. Did you see the pictures I sent you on the email?
No, but I can find them.
I sent you the email. You told me to post some stuff up here, but I really didn't know how to do that. But if you can see behind me, I have all that's blurry back there, ain't it?
A little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I think I had your email wrong at first. That's why you weren't getting my email when I was sending them. And then I realized I had done it wrong. Well, there we go. Okay. Now let's see how I can do this.
Oh man, look, that's not even gonna show up. I drew this the other day when it was raining. I couldn't get outside. It's a red-tailed hawk. You see my painting?
Yes.
I drew that the other day when it was raining.
You have talent for the nature stuff.
Oh, yeah, I always notice that I always do birds, fish, and turtles.
Let me see if I can
and I've added faces to the repertoire. I spent years in Florida painting t-shirts. And I come up here, it's peaceful and quiet.
Where about in Florida did you live?
On the Gulf Coast there.
Okay.
I was at Mexico Beach, Florida.
Hold on a second. I'm going to try to see if I can go to the email and pull up these pictures.
Yeah, I sent you a few pictures of my stuff on my front porch. Carving fish. If you got my shorts page, I have these fish, man. It's like a fish eating a fish eating a fish. Those are really cool. I thought I had enough stuff up here that I could keep everybody entertained for a minute, but that went a little bit faster than I thought I did. Here's what I was working on. I haven't finished it yet. My buddy gave me some cedar, so I decided to make a toucan bird. I don't know.
Let's see now, which one has the...
It smells so good.
There we go.
Here's a red cedar bird. When I get done with it, I'm gonna burn it and stain it or something. I don't want to paint this one that I'm holding. It might look plastic.
right, let me see now if I'm showing it or not. It may not be. Uh,
That's the like I said, like the wood carving is the easy part. I mean, I didn't even blink an eye to put this two pieces of wood together. These are just two square pieces of wood I whacked up and put together and made it the shape. I didn't even think twice. I had to think hard. I tried to go pre-live stream twice and messed up both times. I decided to wait till after the live because
well,
I came up with a new show.
I'm having a terrible time here trying to get these pictures, but I'm trying.
I don't even know how to
um,
do it.
I don't know why it's giving me a hard time.
Yeah. So yeah, I sent you some pictures. It was like probably some of these other things back here. My fish eating the fish, maybe, and I have some bigger stuff outside. It's just like this dark here, and I'm in a really confined place. I can't do much. But I think I can get this right here. I got this hanging up. I don't know if you've seen my little show. I live in this little cabin, so
See, it's showing it on my side, but it's not sharing it. Okay, I'm gonna try something different. Let me do a different way. That does not want to do
but
right.
hey, just a second. Look, this cypress knee that I got when I was in Florida last time.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saving it, and then I just did like a nice little face on it. I'm gonna put like a fern up in here.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah, this thing's probably I don't know. It's old because you can't cut cypress knees down no more. I don't think. At least for the longest time, it was protected. You have to be so old. This thing's probably old as I am. It's like carved like butter.
All right, we're gonna try this one more time.
Yeah, I did this like with a little Dremel tool. This one I did. I don't and a sander. I did this with a little Dremel tool and a sander. Hey,
Okay,
now
maybe
we're
it's.
cooking with grease.
I was gonna say maybe it's gonna let me this time. If I could get back to the email, we'll see. I tell you, it's so frustrating.
And like I say, this is the hardest part. I mean, the hardest part's the easy part. Like, oh, I can pick up a chainsaw and carve something in. It's a lot easier than I get up and type a comment. Seems like
Yeah.
for
Well,
real.
most
People just
that are on YouTube, they make it look so easy that we don't realize how hard it's going to be when we get on there, and then it's like, okay, I don't know what I'm
well,
doing. Get
okay.
it?
My first cell phone, I was 28, and I had in minutes. What was it? I spent like $30 and had like 8 minutes.
Oh
I could
wow.
talk on. Yeah, it was one of the little. Wasn't a brick phone. There was one after that, a little Motorola phone. Cell phones wasn't a thing. Pagers. If everybody had pagers. They came out in the '90s, boy. That was big. Everybody had a pager back then, bro.
Yeah, I
I
remember
remember.
pagers.
Yeah, I did too. Now
And
only
then,
doctors have pagers.
yeah, and then I remember getting my first cell phone too. All right. Now it'll just let us show it big. Well, if y'all can, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to let me enlarge it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yay!
Well,
Finally.
yay! Wow, that's cool.
Yay!
That's a little mushroom guy. He's got two faces.
Oh,
He did
that
better than
is
I could
so
have.
cool.
I wouldn't have known how to do none of that.
Well, it takes me a while. That's why I like to go ahead and get the pictures ahead of time and make a video. It's easier to play a video, but I didn't even see
Oh,
that you sent them.
oh, I'm
So that's my
sorry.
fault. No, I was busy today and I wasn't paying attention. So that was kind of my fault. Now let's see if I can go to the next one. There we go. Tell us
Oh,
about
yes,
him.
yeah, that's my little Indian. My buddy gave me this piece of wood. It was just a piece of wood like I build with, you know. It was like it didn't want nothing special, but it was cedar. That's what made it special. And then I went over to his house and he had this Viking dude with this big nose. And so I just came back over to my place and stuck that thing on the corner. I kept thinking of a big nose, and just that Indian just came in my head. And I spent like maybe 2 weeks on it, maybe a week on it, and I didn't really. I whittled it down. Like the only cutting I did was like with a handsaw because I didn't really have no chainsaw then to cut the away from the. I was real careful to cut away from the feather because it was a big tall feather and that Indian guy there. So I have another piece of wood to do a cowboy, and it took. I whittled it down with a grinder, and then when I got down with a grinder, I picked up a Dremel tool and started working on it. And I have a cowboy that come with that and everything that would be beside him. I have another piece of wood to go. It looks 3D, but it's really like only 2D because I took the board. It's a square post, and I just turned it corner sideways and carved what I could, see. It's kind of like weird looking on the back. It looks totally 3D.
It definitely looks 3D though. You're right about that.
And it sits in the corner perfect. Back there, I mean, that's the widest
Yeah.
point. The ears are like the corners. The corners are the other corners. You know what I mean? And the nose
Right.
is one
Right.
corner, and then the back of his head's another corner.
Wow. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is a parrot.
Yeah, and I painted it like a toucan because I didn't at that time didn't have a phone. My phone broke at Christmas time. My birthday, the day after Christmas, my phone broke. I didn't have service, didn't have nothing. So I did this thing after that. I remember definitely painting it after that because couldn't look up a picture for it. I just started posting on Facebook. I had this channel forever, and then I started posting I kept thinking of Shakota Carver, because I've been doing a bunch of carving lately. So I just renamed my channel Shakota Carver. I had like 5 or 6 subscribers, and then I started carving and posting since Christmas. But after my new phone, I got my phone, right around. Oh, there's my little house. You can blow that up if you zoom in on that.
Let's see.
That's what I live in. I made that out of hog panels. I don't know if you've been there and saw me make my little hog panel house, but that's what it says on my channel. It makes a good chicken coop. It makes a good greenhouse. And if you insulate it and tarp it, it makes a good house.
Oh, look
and
at
yep.
Oh, look at all of them. Wow.
And I got me a fish pond I dug by hand. There's a little rock wall I built, and got me a little tiki head, another little head, and
That's pretty neat. I want to back up a little bit because I think I saw something look like a little teddy bear.
No, you did. You did see a little bear. It's not completed,
Yeah.
but it is a little teddy bear I was working on.
Oh, whoops, I went too far. Hold on. He's so cute.
I don't know where he's at because the cats keep knocking him over. I got these wild cats, and they should be right there to your right.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in that little round thing. I use the tent for storage.
Wow.
That's a little neat. That's a neat little video if you go check it out.
Yeah, that is really cute. really neat. You're very resourceful. I can see that you just use whatever you can around you, and you don't. Um, doesn't seem like you take much from nature. Like you leave nature in its the way that it is. Which is really nice.
Right. No, I like to use the stuff around me. This makes the best artwork.
Yeah. Well, you're a very
Makes the best
interesting
art.
person. I was very,
Thank
very
you.
intrigued when I started looking at some of your videos, and I was like, he is so neat. I just love the outdoorsy, the way that you just live there and everything. But
Yeah,
y'all, I thought he was from Oklahoma. He used to live in Florida. He's only been in Oklahoma about 3 years.
right,
So
right.
I
But
was going
guess,
to ask you about living in Oklahoma.
hey, I accidentally moved to the county that's named after my grandfather.
That's interesting, isn't it?
I, yeah. See, my grandma always told me I was Alabama Creek growing up. Well, the Creek Nation is just right down the road in Oakmoglee. And I found that by accident. I didn't even know that until just the day I was getting my phone, my new phone is on it when I found that out. But I discovered Oak Mowgli a couple of years ago, and that's one reason we moved over here. Because Oak Mowgli was so close, and Oak Mowgli's got this nice pond and like the trophy bass in it. And, I used to be a really big bass fisherman. I like, I catch a lot of bass here in Oklahoma. It's got some good bass. They took the Florida bass and Oklahoma bass and mixed them. Florida bass is, yeah, Florida bass gets really big, and Oklahoma bass like to fight. So if you got about a half and half, you got a tank, bro. That thing, when they hit. Yeah, I mean, a little Oklahoma bass fights way bigger than any bass in Florida because Florida bass gets fat and lazy and they're huge. Well, they took those in the 50s, I think, and they crossed them, or 70s, and crossed them with some Florida bass, with some Oklahoma bass. And man, them things, boy, they fight. They fun to catch. They fun to catch. And I've caught like 8 or 10, like a couple years ago when I was up here, over there. But I haven't fished in it last year, maybe this year. They don't taste as good as Florida.
Yeah.
So if I fish, I just catch and release, which is okay with me. I mean, I can do that, but that gets old after a while.
Yeah.
But
Well, so how far are you from, like, you said you moved from Oklahoma City, which was a big city, to where you are now?
I'm closer to Tulsa now,
Okay.
about 80
But
miles from Tulsa.
but you're out in the middle of not a whole lot of, like,
No,
you're like
I'm probably like
country.
I'm in this little lakeside community.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I live in a little poor lakeside community, and where I'm at is like it's not many people live on this part of the lakeside communities. Like the places look abandoned, and there's not
Yeah, I
many
know you
people.
were saying in your video when you were walking your dog
Oh, I
that
could
a
sell
lot of
that
the
place for $500,000.
yeah, a lot of the property said it either burned down or just been abandoned, or you know.
Yeah, I know, and it's like I guess whoever built the place back in the '80s didn't do the roads correctly. But so the roads are in bad shape, and the city won't really the county won't maintain them. But I drive around the other places; they got bad roads anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not really sure what's up. I mean, because we've all been around, and I've been harassed by the police just from the way I look, and because they said they didn't know me in a town where everybody knew me. So I don't know what the hell. I mean, they won't clean it up where I'm at. They can't clean it up, but they won't clean it up, which I don't understand. So I just accept it. I don't know what them people. I mean, every poor people, all poor people aren't on drugs.
Exactly. Exactly. And it doesn't
So
matter how somebody looks. That doesn't shouldn't
right. But we do have a lot of problem with stuff going missing around here.
Oh.
Yeah, like every place has been broke into around me. Every single place but mine, because at home all the time.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I
that
don't
makes a
leave.
difference.
Yeah, I rarely leave. Yeah, because of that.
Yeah.
And
Where's your
Buddy,
dog
he's
at
like,
tonight?
huh?
I said, where's your dog at tonight?
Oh, he's right here on the bed.
Is he?
Uh, yeah. Buddy, come here. He don't want to move. Come here, come here, buddy. Come
He
on.
said, Buddy is a bad dog. He has to walk him on a leash because he'll run off.
Oh my God, he likes to fight too.
Oh,
I was gonna get him up
oh
here
look at
anyway.
him.
He
Hi,
didn't want to get
Buddy.
up. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Yeah, hey buddy, he don't know he's famous, but boy, he don't let nobody get near me.
I bet he doesn't.
You don't let nobody get near me. He likes to. He's a lap dog. You would never think it though, because he's always rah 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 rah. I'm not taking video of him just barking his head off because he does it all the time,
Yeah.
all the time.
I have a channel for my dog.
Do you? I
Uh-huh.
thought about it, because I can put him in the buggy and push him around Walmart. Yeah, make a peep. He's the quietest little dog and so nice. He don't really like people to touch him, but I take him to everywhere. But
Yeah.
me and him ain't been separated in like over a year. And the only time we're not together is when I'm having to take a shower. And when it gets hot, he's gonna be in there with me. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
you
living out
should
here.
make, you
Huh?
should make more videos of Buddy. That would be fun.
Yeah. I
They're
should, especially.
asking, is he a Jack Russell?
Yeah, he's a version of a Jack Russell and something else because he loves to bark at squirrels and he
Oh,
points if like we're walking and he runs up on a wild squirrel off in the woods somewhere. He don't bark and go crazy like he's protecting the house. So he'll just stop and point like a pointer.
huh.
And then after I get him out of that little daze, because I guess he's expecting me to hunt him or something, but I don't want to kill no squirrel. I don't know if you can see him, but hey, buddy, he's like, leave me alone.
He's sweet.
Yeah, he was over there tired. I didn't know really how to turn the camera around. But me and him he sleeps with me, and we got a little morning thing. He likes to wake up early. We usually see the sunrise every morning because we just wake up early.
Mhm.
I'm getting better though. I see after you hit 40, you kind of wake up early.
Yeah.
So then I changed my diet here lately, and I've been able to sleep. I used to sleep like a baby. Like every 2 or 3 hours, I'd be up. And sometimes I get 2 days out of one. Is I'd wake up, do a bunch of stuff, lay down, wake up, do a bunch of stuff, lay down. Next thing you know, it's only been 1 day, but I've like woke up twice and slept twice since I had a nightlife and a day life.
Yeah.
So now I'm finally getting some nighttime sleep just
Well,
from a diet
you said
change.
you changed your diet. How did you change it?
No carbs at all, no sugars at all, and I wouldn't say no carbs at all. I just eat fresh vegetables and meat and the fat stuff. You know what I mean? I have like butter in my coffee. I have MCT oil. I eat like hamburger and regular hamburger instead of lean hamburger. I eat chicken. I like to have free range, but I eat what I can, and then I try to supplement that with like almond butter and olives. So what that does is it makes my body run off the ketones. If my body runs off the ketones, it'll burn fat, and I have more reserves in my fat than I would in sugar. So I won't be hungry. I've just started being hungry every few hours and stuff. I mean, the hardest thing I have to do is sometimes I have a crave as I eat if I'm bored. Or, I'm telling that's probably the worst thing right there. If I eat when I'm bored and you have a little craving in the morning when you wake up around 9 o'clock, body's the hormones switch over. So you got to fight that for like 30 minutes. But I'm good for like lunch. But if I space out my meals, I'm on 2 meals a day. If I space out my meals instead of eating breakfast, I just slide breakfast down to lunch. And on my lunch, I have chicken and all my vegetables. So I don't really know how to meal plan. So I just make a handful of everything. I put like 3 or 4 Brussels sprouts. It's just being the dog, right? A handful of lettuce, and I steam the lettuce. I'll put like a half a stick of butter in there with some sea salt, and bake it with my chicken in the morning. And that's what me and Buddy eat. You know, I eat chicken, Buddy eats chicken. I eat steamed vegetables, Buddy eats steamed vegetables. I eat certain vegetables. I can't eat every vegetable. And then when I no potatoes, right? And then so then at lunchtime, at supper time, me and Buddy eat hamburger and eggs.
Okay.
And then that way I don't eat all my vegetables, right? So eat hamburger and eggs, and then I supplement my, like I said, I supplement that with almond butter and olives. I made my own butter last week. Man, I wish I had some more of it. I ate it all and threw the thing away. I gotta get some heavy whipping cream that's non-hydrogenized. Or not something like that, right? I get it at the dairy, right, at the meat market,
Right.
and I just drank a little bit out of it, put some sea salt in it, shook it, made my own butter. That's, oh my God, that stuff is so good.
I bet it is good. Yeah.
And I learned how to make a perfectly good cake, man. I make the best cake, and I can't eat it no more. And I make it with really good stuff, but it's like it's got a lot of carbs in it. I don't want to go. And what the idea of my diet is like I have more restored up in fat than I do in sugar. So like, I've only got like 5 gallons of gas of sugar, but I've got like 20 gallons of gas and fat. So if I switch my body over to eating fat, then I'm not hungry all the time. So I don't have to have the potatoes. I have no snacks in the house. None. No potato chips. No. I wish I had some. Well, I had some pecans, but I would eat them with my supper. And I had some fruit, but I would eat them. I could eat strawberries and blackberries, and I'd have them with my supper. But as far as snacks, I took all that out of the house. I stopped drinking soda pop like over a year ago. No sodas, no bioengineered sugar, period. So when I took the bioengineered sugar off, that took out everything. I don't eat no binary sugar. And then I was eating a lot of canned food, but I was being careful what I eat because canned food's got a lot of weird stuff in it too. So I was only eating stuff that had canned food with the food, water, preferably. But sometimes you have to get salt and dextrose, and I ended up knocking out a lot of that stuff out. Now I'm eating fresh vegetables the best I can, and then meat with high fat diet, low carb. And hey, we'll have me on like next month and see how it's working. I ain't trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to be healthy. I told somebody, I said, if I get on the right diet, I probably might even gain weight. You know what I'm talking about? I'll lose my little bit of fat, and I probably might even gain muscle.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to get my energy.
You should try to grow some vegetables.
Yep, I didn't do that video yet. I have my garden. I started it the other day before all this rain. We had a bunch of rain a couple of days ago, and I went out there the day before the rain, and I had some a couple tractor loads of mulch from the tree limb people coming by trimming the leaves, and some scrapings from the ditch. And I made that in the area where I could plant it. I planted it with some onions and potatoes and asparagus and lettuce and spinach and beets and sunflowers and wildflowers, and I'm sure there's a couple more things I forgot. And then what I don't eat, I'll try to trade.
Yeah.
Try to trade with other people. I have a little chicken coop with 2 chickens. I wouldn't mind having a camera on them sometimes, but
yeah,
and they give me an egg a day, Rhode Island Reds. They just started laying again. They in there in the wintertime they slow down and stop, and then they have to eat city eggs. But man, that's another key to the damn recipe is fresh yard eggs.
Yeah.
Fresh yard eggs, room temperature ingredients, and if you've added a homemade butter and everything hand whipped and set them with the machine, I knew I had it right when I did it the very first time and tasted that mix, and it tastes like my grandma's batter. I'm like, I'm on the right track this time.
Yeah.
And I tried to make a cake for years and years and years and years and years and failed and failed and failed and failed, and I found some little simple recipe on YouTube and made it first time off the bat. And since then, I did it a whole bunch. And then I here recently changed my diet, and I'm like, man, not, nobody's making me do it. I just decided to do it. If I really want to break down and make me a cake, I have all the ingredients here to do it.
Right, right.
I just choose not to.
Well, I'm diabetic, and so I have to watch what I eat. And then one of our subscribers, Always Loyal, she has a gluten intolerance, and so she has to watch what she eats for that. So we're always interested in, different people's diets and what works for them. And I liked when you said it makes you sleep good because I have trouble sleeping.
Right, right. That's a keto diet. It's a healthy keto diet. It's not a dirty keto. So it's got a healthy keto. Dr. Eric Berg, he's on YouTube, and called a healthy keto diet. And all I'm trying to do is just get my body to run off of fat, and it runs off of it runs more efficient. Because there's more. There's like either you run your vehicle off the cheap gas or the good gas. I'm trying to run it off the good gas.
Right.
And all this started because I donated blood one time. I used to donate plasma. I'll never do that again. But I used to donate plasma because I had to, right? I wasn't doing it for the goodness of my heart. I was doing it for that little $20 or whatever it is giving me. Right? And then I had to sit on the wrong side one day because it was busy. And I could see my filter. And I saw this stuff floating around in the filter. I asked that lady, is that fat floating around in the filter? And she goes, yeah. Well, from that day on, I changed. My favorite thing to eat is the Lay's potato chips and Danish sausage and hot sauce and Barq's root beer.
Mm-hmm.
I could live off of that. And I did live off of that, right? So that's probably what was wrong with me. So I changed my diet, and then I found out I was eating all this healthy stuff, but I wasn't really eating healthy. Because, there's a lot of fake food in the store. And then there's a lot of food that's been bioengineered. And I don't know if you know what bioengineered is, but genetically modified is one thing, but bioengineered is a whole different animal. It's like, because sometimes, like, if you put the brim basket, you'll eventually have warmouth and, fish in there where you have a bass and brim combined, right? But, like, if they bioengineer it, you might have a frog and a cow, or a tomato and a frog, or something weird like that. They did cross a tomato with a flounder gene to make the skin tough. So I really don't eat tomatoes. No sauces. When I mean no sauces, I mean like no ketchup. I have hot sauce. That's it. And no ketchup. No salad dressing. No barbecue sauces. None of that. No sugar whatsoever.
I was going to say that stuff is mainly sugar anyway.
No sugar whatsoever. Nope. And I've had some really good popcorn and stuff, and it was all a bunch of carbs, and carbs turns to sugar.
Right.
So I'm like, man, this is never ending. They trying to kill us with the sugar.
Yes.
And it's so good. I mean, I stopped eating pork about a year ago too, man. So it was like my first thing I'd like to go get my sausage and egg biscuit and my donuts every morning when I lived in Oklahoma City, man. Going to the grow. I used to go run a trim crew or something like that, and I'd show up with a case of donuts, and because I like donuts. They don't like donuts, but I don't eat donuts and don't drink soda pop no more, and I drink probably too much coffee, but I add stuff in it like butter and no sugar.
Sugar and everything. That's right. Always Loyal. It seems like it always is.
Did you see this earlier?
Or was this the no?
It's a toucan bird.
Okay, I was gonna say it kind of looks like a hockey stick, the top part, but that's his head.
Yeah, it's a toucan bird.
Oh wow!
I'm still working on it. There's like two pieces of wood. I just like cut them and glued them out there. I was gonna paint it, but then if I painted it, it'd look like plastic, and It smells so good. It's cedar. It's red
Cedar.
cedar. Yeah, it smells so good. It'd be a shame.
What is that? Is that like a pot belly stove right there?
Yeah, this is my United States stove company, my wood burning stove that I got from China. They bought the patent. Swear to God, the name of it's United States Stove Company, and it was United States Stove Company, and China bought the patent and redone it, so none of this stuff comes up anymore. And they got a little fire thing in there. It'll run you out. I got it. I got to keep the fire kind of small, but the problem is the fire's got to get to be a certain size to keep going. And oh my God, so it'll
Oh,
go
okay.
from it'll go from like below freezing in here to 99 degrees in just like no time. Now, I mean, when I say 99 degrees, my thermometer over here will be going up. We'll have
Mhm.
99. I don't know how much it gets higher than 99 degrees. They end up opening up the doors. To be snow on the ground, be snowing, the doors will be open. Yeah, it's my
Yeah,
stove.
they put out a lot of heat though. People don't realize you don't need a very big stove to put
Right,
out.
right, right, right. None of this stuff is here. I just kind of put me a little backdrop up so I kind of like look good on your broadcast. You know, I'm nervous like I was going on Jay Leno or something. You know,
Oh no,
I was all sweating. I was like, no, hippie, she's just like you. She's just a person. Don't worry about it.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
the
but
most down
I'm
to
still
earth person
nervous.
you'll ever meet, and my
Yeah, I
whole
know.
channel is all about uplifting each other and sharing each other's, what we do and what makes us us. And so you fit right in. So you shouldn't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
Cool. Yeah, I'm really not now, but I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I was all like, no, all nervous and stuff because I'm saying, like I said, the artwork for me is the easiest thing. I can
Yeah.
pick up a chainsaw and cut out something real quick and not think about it. Then I get on this, and I would never be able to show you my pictures on this end, bro. You might as well forget that.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to I can't see the chat or none of that. Ain't worth. I ain't stressing it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You can you see where it says up at the top where it says the private chat? I don't know. Are you on StreamYards or are you
Yeah.
on
Well, I
YouTube?
was. Yeah. No. I just came on your Streamyard link because I have
Okay.
Streamyard, but I didn't know how to come in on my Streamyard on your thing, so I just waited for
Yeah.
you, and just went on your Streamyard link. So
Yeah.
it knows who I am because it has that up there on it.
Right. Well, when you come in on somebody else's channel, then it asks you, and that must be what you use all the time, because then it like knew that's what to put for your name or whatever. But you can
Right.
change that if you want to put something else. But you should see over here on the side, it should say private chat, and then it should say comments. And if you click on the comments, you should be able to see the chat.
Let's see chat or chat where everyone in the studio.
Yeah, that's like the private chat. That would be like if I sent you a private message and we didn't want anybody to see what I was saying to you. It would come
Okay,
up
I
as
see
private.
comments. Oh, okay, I got it. I see
So click
comments.
on
I
the
see people
comment.
looking.
Yep. And then you can see what people are saying. You can't
Oh,
answer them back in there, but you can read what they're saying.
oh yeah, but then I can't see you at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
you only have.
I'm on my phone. Yeah, if I do that, I can't see
Okay.
you at all. So it ain't no big deal to me.
I don't know how to do the on my phone, anything on my phone. I have to do it on my laptop. I
Right,
want to learn how to be able to do stuff on my phone because some people do everything on their phone.
right.
I
Well,
can't,
because
I don't know how to do it.
we don't have access to a laptop with an internet connection, is why we do it on everything on our phone. I have a laptop, but I have no internet connection, so I really don't do much on my laptop unless I put some video on there and kind of whack it up and send it back to my phone. I really
Oh,
can't do.
okay. Okay.
So I have to do it by my phone, or I'd be on my computer too.
So
Believe
you
me.
have internet or Wi-Fi on your phone.
Yeah, that's the only way I'm talking to you. I'm glad the weather ain't bad.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have no internet. I have this phone service. I thought about going up, if I ever get a car to go up to the library on certain days and maybe do my live from there in one of their little rooms. I'm sure they got little quiet rooms.
Yeah, they
Take
do. Well,
a little
most
computer in there
libraries.
and yeah, go in there and do my little 30-minute live or something from there or something.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I like it kind of here, I guess.
yeah. Well, does anybody in chat? Hey, Savannah. Does anybody in chat have any questions for our guest? I know they're all like, it's so neat what you do and so cool how you do it and everything.
I wish I just had some hard to get to everything back there. I thought I could, I did a fish eating a fish eating a fish. I got it. Can you hear me still?
I can hear you. I can't see you. There you
Yeah,
go.
sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's my phone, my little thing. Yeah, let's see. It's my little thing. It's like a Walmart little stand, my little phone. Yeah, somebody gave me a board, and I caught a
Okay.
fish.
A fish eating a fish eating a fish. Wow. That's pretty cool.
And then my airbrush paint is a couple years old, and it won't go through my airbrush gun no more. So I just picked up the paintbrush and kind of painted on there till it stuck.
Okay, cool.
Pretty cool, and everything's kind of in there. Did that with the weird. That was weird.
So
Yeah,
you do
StreamYard. Sorry about
airbrush.
me knocking the thing over.
That's okay. You do airbrush t-shirts by hand. You just
I
painted
did for
it.
years on.
You did for years.
Yes. Oh, I did that for years on the beach. Yeah, I did that for years on the beach. I was semi-famous for that down there. I wasn't Dakota Carver back then. I had another nickname I went by. You know, so I was famous for that one too.
Yeah.
You seen that picture on my community page? You got to pull up my community page. It's that
Oh
local
yeah.
legend picture of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
me when I had.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
Okay. Let's
Yeah, I
see.
was famous.
You.
I was wood carving back then too. That toucan bird there. That's a toucan bird in that one. I had painted it. This little blurry picture, but he was about the same size actually.
Uh-huh. All
Yeah,
right.
see,
Let's
I'm used
see.
to seeing that. But I live on a beach though. Believe it or not, I live on a beach in Oklahoma. Hey,
Let's
that's
see.
so cool.
Let me do it. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. And this is something I just learned how to do to go when I'm on StreamYard. I can open up my channel as well because there are things you can do on you through YouTube that you can't do on StreamYard and vice versa.
Right, and there's things you can do on a laptop that you can't do on your phone.
Yeah, that's true too.
Mm.
I'm just learning though. There's so much you can do. It's just amazing to me. And I'm not very computer savvy, so it's been
They get it down a point and click and paste.
definitely a learning experience trying to do all this stuff. Let's see. There you are. Okay.
Yeah, but who knew we had it in us? Can you imagine us having this one in the 70s? We'd all been famous by now.
Oh, really?
Oh, I didn't forget what I asked you to look Yeah, I didn't forget. I didn't
I'm
forget about to
I'm
ask you to look
pulling up
up.
on the on your community page. Hold on. There we go. There we go.
Ah, yeah. Well, that was a while back. That was in a Waterfront Living magazine.
Local legend. I
Yeah, I'm
think I
not
had
sure why it
seen
came out
her
like that.
before.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
famous for my artwork back then. Semi-famous.
Back in the day before I went all gray.
Nah,
Ah, you had long hair, but you didn't have the long beard. How old were you in this picture? Hippie John.
well, I would say 30, 32, 33, 32, 33, 30, 30 something,
Hmm.
30s. He probably
Wait.
took the only picture of my face because I probably had paint all over my clothes.
Well, what did I do? I took it off. I wanted to look more on your page. I guess I took it off.
It's all good. So I saw where you had went on a vacation. Did you go on a cruise here recently before
No,
I friended
I
you?
I didn't go. My friends went. I just made the video
Ah,
out of their pictures. I wish
okay,
I
because I've
would
seen a bunch
go.
of pictures and stuff. Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
I would love to be able to go, but they go all the time. This was like their 13th cruise, and she
Oh,
shared
good
it
Lord.
on Facebook. And I was like, oh my gosh, you need to let me make a video out of that
Yeah, you
and
did a good job.
put it on my channel. And so at first
Puerto
she was
Rico.
kind of skeptical, and because she doesn't follow me on YouTube. Most of my friends think I'm crazy to be on YouTube. So, but anyway, she was like, well, go ahead and make it and let me look at
YouTube's the
it.
new Facebook.
I know. And so I made it and then I showed it to
Yeah.
her. And she was like, sure, go ahead and share it. So I did. But yeah, I wish I could go. Let's see what all you got on here. You got John the Bird.
Where I lived, I grew up on the beach. Yeah, that's my little red-tailed hawk.
Okay, there we go.
There's that fish I got behind me. All those are my little shorts. They don't last long. 4 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds is all my shorts are. I get a
Yeah.
lot of my subscribers from my shorts, just 4 or 5 second shorts.
Okay, here we go. This one shows you kind of doing it with I guess that's the Dremel tool.
Oh, here, this is who needs you. Who needs you? You ain't gonna hang up for the camera, are you? You wild ass cat.
Well, you're a
They're
good person
wild, I'm
because
telling
you
you.
have animals. So that tells me you're a good person.
Yeah, I got 3 wild cats that literally live with me.
Y'all need to go to hit. Look at there. It's a turtle, but
Yeah,
it looks
yes, I don't have
like
that with me.
it looks
Oh,
very
it does.
lifelike.
It does. No, it does. I gave that to my sponsor. They fell in love with it. I was like, well, you take it. You know, you haven't took nothing yet. I said, all this is yours. Just take something. I made them take it. They love it. They didn't. They wanted it anyway. So
Cool.
yeah,
Okay, here's the hog panel house.
yeah. I need to put more artwork on there. Yeah, that's what I'm staying in right now. It's made out of hog panels. I don't have that much on there. Like I said, I just started posting really around after January. That's I got a new
You
phone,
got 128 subscribers.
so it
That's
was like in February.
pretty good.
Yeah, I did
You're
pretty,
doing good.
not too bad. About a month, a little over a month.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do some content. So everybody see some people like their channel is them being them on their channel, and my channel is me doing my artwork. And I only get to catch up on like I follow so many people, and sometimes I have a hard time catching up on everybody. Sometimes I feel guilty, but you know, if the sun's shining, I'm gonna be outside working
Right,
and doing what I can, or even if it's cold, if I feel good, you know, sometimes I'm out there anyway. I
right.
just took some video when I was smoking my deer hides. That was kind of good, but
Oh,
when it's
wow.
cloudy and rainy and I don't feel good or something, I'm usually inside scoping everybody else and trying to catch up on with people
Yeah.
because I hook up with let me see, I mean, I wrote them down here so I wouldn't forget them. I wrote somewhere in here. Don't have them. Anyway, that's funny. But anyway, yeah, I was gonna, you know, I got introduced to some people, and I got introduced to those people. I got introduced to more people, and then that's how that worked. So let
Yeah,
me
that's how
see.
it's important.
Somehow,
You
do
you just
you know Miss Southern Belle?
yes.
Okay, so somehow I got hooked up with Miss Southern Belle,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a May life, Noni May's life. She wanted to put me on, but I didn't have headsets. I didn't have no headphones, so she put my channel. She's the first person to put my channel up. I had like 10 or 15 people follow me. After that, I had like 20 or 30 or something. I
Oh,
think
wow.
I think it's me. Angie got on there. I think I got on hers. I ain't sure. The Woman Outdoors, she put me on hers. That's the first time I went live on Woman Outdoors, and that was just like a week or so ago. And then Nora, the Stock Explorer, she had me on.
Okay, cool. See,
And
look
now
how popular you are.
and yeah, and now
We're
yeah, I'm
lucky to
so
have
happy.
you.
Yay. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Maybe I get to see it. Maybe I get to do a few more, you know, is what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
My artwork, if people like to see it and stuff.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
very interesting.
thank you. I'm not on any other platform, strictly YouTube. I don't do none of the other platforms, period. Just YouTube. No Facebook,
I
no
have a
nothing.
Facebook. I have a Facebook group, which I don't have very many people on it, but other than that, I have the YouTube and then the Facebook. But my friend Norma, that's in here, she and I had started a channel, and we got subscribers and we put out videos, but like nobody came to our lives. And then Miss Norma got sick, and then I was sick, and then she had back surgery, and so we kind of put it on hold. And then I started my dog's channel, and then I started this channel, and now she's feeling better, so now we're doing some stuff on that channel too. So um, we're just trying to meet people and get people interested and come on our channels. But now we're having a little bit of people come on our lives, so that's good. I've subscribed to so many
Give
people.
her a tuber chat.
Pardon me?
You ever heard of you ever heard of a tuber chat?
Tuber chat? No. Is that good? A good
Yeah,
one
I
for
got
you?
on tuber chat. Yes, a group of people you should get on Super Chat, and the people in the audience link up. And I used to have nobody in my lives. I get on Super Chat, I meet a few people. This is, I think, where I met Woman Outdoors and Miss Southern Belle. I think I met a lot of them in there somewhere. And then next time I had a live, I had 4 or 5 people in my live.
Yeah.
From nobody, from zero. I had like
Yeah,
4
well,
people.
I went to Miss KK's bingo and met Harold, and from Harold, then I've met a bunch of people. So
Cool.
I just keep
That's how
going,
it goes.
going around to different ones, and I watched that Cajun root reseller, and he has a calendar. He'll put your name on the calendar, like if you're going
Oh
live.
yeah, I watched him today.
Yeah. Um, and so I got my channel on there now, so that's good. But it's just I just like going live and talking to people, and I really love having special guests come on and tell us something we don't know, and show us the um, different things that people do. And I'm not crafty at all, but I love crafts and stuff. I'm just not that good at it. Norma, she does crafts and she's good at crafts. So I do want to share this video that I saved. And if you have to go, I totally understand, or you can hang out, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to show a little video about some resin, making some resin. Let's see.
Oh, that's so cool. I know people who make stuff out of resin.
Yeah, it's really neat. And I found this video and it was so cool. I was like, it almost makes me want to start doing some resin. And I don't do anything crafty.
Yeah, just buy some molds and have a level place, a CO2 burner to get the bubbles out.
Thought maybe we'd have some people want to come up and sing tonight, but I don't guess anybody wants to. I hate begging people.
People to come up and sing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, sing.
You do karaoke or something?
I don't, but a couple people that come in my chats, um, they do the karaoke, and I have them come on, and sometimes they'll sing for us. I can't sing either. I love listening to people sing, but I cannot do it myself. Okay. Yeah, Harold does karaoke on Saturday nights at midnight.
Oh, cool. Here on YouTube?
Yeah, Harold Simple Adventures. And I try to stay up late enough to watch him, but I usually fall asleep.
Yeah. I usually have to fall asleep, then wake up at midnight.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I do. I fall asleep at 6 and then wake up at midnight. And I'm good till morning.
No, come on. There we go. Oh. Play. That must be what you were talking about, the burner to get the bubbles out.
Yeah, they're using a heat gun or something. I don't know. Some people use a heat gun, I guess. I was using yeah, it needs something. Heat gun should work. You have to have carbon monoxide run over that, and it sucks all the air bubbles out. Makes it clear like
Oh,
glass.
okay, cool. I don't know why it's playing so choppy. It's like it doesn't want to keep playing.
That is pretty cool. It's like you can make stained glass or something out of it.
Hmm. She's gonna make it into a lamp. I don't know why on earth it will not place straight on and play.
So where are you located at?
I'm in South Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Come on, I don't know what its problem is. There it goes.
That's kind of limited. You know it.
It's
South
what?
Georgia's kind of limited.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only be in you can only be in Bainbridge or Donaldsonville or Albany. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm near Valdosta, which is on 75 going towards Florida. Come on, video. Please
Yeah, you're
play.
roboting a little bit, but I know where Valdossa's at.
Yeah. If you go to Florida on 75, you'll hit Valdosta.
Have you ever? How long did you live down in the South?
I've been down here since 86.
Then you've seen my artwork, I'm sure, in the wintertime. I'd go through some of them small towns and paint the windows for the Christmas season.
Oh.
You know, snowmans, candy canes, Santa Clauses. And that's one of my circuits. I'd go up to Albany and back from
Okay.
Panama City. I do Albany. Sometimes I go out to Pensacola, but there's more money off toward Albany. But I haven't been to Albany since before the hurricane. How did Hurricane Michael treat you guys?
I don't, we've not been really affected by any of the hurricanes. Some places get it worse than we do.
Yeah.
Usually we're pretty far inland, so we usually don't get anything. Come on, stupid thing. I wish this would play better. Anyway, she's fixing to show you that it lights up. That little wooden thing she's sitting it in, it makes it into a lamp. Oh, come on.
Yeah, man, that's so cool. I've seen them do that with glass and glass etching.
Mm-hmm. That's the coolest thing. Okay.
I know I could glass etch. I just don't glass etch.
Yeah, well, I've never seen anybody do that resin, so I didn't know how you do it. Somebody said use a torch to get the bubbles out. Somebody else said you can use a hair dryer. Savannah says she
Right.
does
The idea
resin.
of it is the CO2 pulls the oxygen off the surface.
Yeah, it's
So you can
pretty
use a CO2 gun as my original thought was. It's
yeah.
not the heat. It's not the heat that
Heat, it's the CO2
it's the
that
CO2. That's when
yeah.
that right. And then like if you ain't careful with a newbie, they're liable to catch themselves on fire with a torch.
Oh
That's the reason I didn't recommend it. That's the
yeah.
reason I didn't recommend it. But yeah, a torch does work because the heat, the CO2 pulls it right out just like magic. I've done a couple of bar tops and spar finish or 2-part epoxy, which is barely much the same thing, but that was back in the day before it was like it is now. The bar tops where you put maps and coins under and then pour the clear finish
Pour
on
the
top
resin
of it.
on top of it, yeah.
Needs to get hours out. Needs to get hours out with the torch.
Roxanne says she's got a table
So,
and she wants to resin the top of the table. That'd be good. That's a big
right.
piece
You can
to
put
do
tape
that.
around the
Yeah.
edge. So you can either
And then,
reuse the hours just run off,
yeah. And
but
Savannah
you can put a
says
piece
she
of
only
tape around the
does
edge.
little things, small pieces with the resin. But I know a lot of people are getting into doing stuff with that resin. Pretty interesting, pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Hobby Lobby. Hobby
I
Lobby's a cool place.
Hobby Lobby. Yeah.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby's a cool place. I don't get to go. I haven't been there in like 2 years, but yeah, Hobby Lobby's a cool place. I can spend my money there.
I get in
I like the
trouble
craft section.
because I think
Yeah, I
I
find
can
a lot
do
of things I want.
I think I can do things that I can't do. And I'll go in places like that and buy stuff and then never get around to doing it. There's Miss Norma finally back. Hey.
Yeah, I went in there and bought enough stuff and went to the flea market and airbrush t-shirts.
Yep.
I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm. Always loyal. Are you going to go to church in the morning?
Yeah.
I hope you do. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah,
So
I was wanting to go to an Indian church.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, I never been to an Indian church, but they sing, they sing and preach in the language, and it helped me learn the language. Learning the songs.
Yeah. I want to learn how to speak.
Am I roboting?
No, I don't think so. But I want to learn how to speak French.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not French, so I think I have a hard time with it. I think the reason I don't, it sounds weird, but I really don't have that much of a problem learning the language. There's something, learning the words the meanings is something, but I tried to learn Spanish one time and I just can't do it. I could read some of it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen so much of it. I can read it and understand it, but I can't speak it. This other language is kind of easy to speak for me. And maybe that's because it's my heritage, or I don't know. It's kind of easy. But yeah, I've been learning some Muskogee hymns. This thing.
Yeah, that's very interesting too. I'm very I like different cultures and different languages and different things like that. But with French, yet I can read it better than I can speak it. Um, something about the pronunciation is just really, it's it like it rolls off their tongue different or something. I don't know how to say it, but uh, you definitely you can tell that it's like when they learn how to speak it as little children. I'm sure it's a lot easier than trying to translate it in your head from
Yeah.
English to a different language, and
Good Lord. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You have to forget English. You have to forget English when you do the Muskogee Creek language. You just totally forget it. Just forget English and start all over. And because then you'll forget how to. It's so weird. It's like you get your brain swapped over. Takes a minute, because I'm still learning. It takes a minute to get the brain swapped over. But once your brain gets swapped over or swapping over to the Creek, you'll start misspelling English when you try to write English after that. It goes
oh
Creek in
yeah,
English, even though the letters look the same, they're pronounced totally different. So, I used to make fun of them, but I didn't know any better. But Chessie is a mouse.
Chessie.
Chesse. Chessie. But it's Chessie.
Chessie.
It's Chi, He, E, C, C, E. Chessie. Chessie. It looks like cheese almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I seen some Indians on tacos with cheese, and I was kind of giggling, but giggling at me because it was, to them, I was a mouse. It wasn't cheese, but it was Chessie. It's Chi, He, E, C, C, E. To English, it's Chesse. You
Right.
know, it's pronounced so different.
Yeah.
I mean, them guys know what they're spelling. They just don't know English.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good. I enjoy it. It's a dying language with a dying group of people.
Yeah.
It's like everybody else is, you know,
Well, if we
you
don't
know,
remember our ancestors and keep it alive, it will die, no matter what it is.
right. Not
So
only
so
this, some of the
many
last time.
so many traditions have gone away because we don't remember. Hey, Big Matt. Oh, Savannah said when her husband bought her real roses, she put them in the resin to keep them. I bet that's beautiful. And here, Miss Always Loyal talking all kinds of French. You're going to have to teach me if you can speak it that well. Somebody gave me the idea of listening to a French radio station, and that might help.
Right,
To,
right. Maybe I was listening on that. 'Cause I remember that. Somebody's like the radio station. I was like, well, I listened to comments to
yeah,
they have Skokie conversations on YouTube, and just like they got two of the elders sitting there talking about their day. Now, I don't know what they're talking about. They don't have no English translation. Every time they catch a word, I'm assuming they're just talking about going to the store and fussing at the kids. Just a normal conversation. But
yeah.
yeah, I get a word here or there. I can't do so sometimes.
Hmm.
But the way that they're teaching the language is once you learn the 2-letter syllables and 3-letter syllables, yeah, you can read in that language. You might not know the word you're saying, but I found like once I read, they didn't have or not, they didn't have nothing. They all just decided to refer me to Tulsa or to Muskogee, and none of all the books I studied, they saw no, they only reference only I can't come out. Well, I found an online, somehow I got lucky enough and found an online Muskogee Creek dictionary. Online, I mark it online, and I go and look at it all the time. Try to make my grocery list in Muskogee. Try to mix it up, talking to the buddy, and so I feel guilty because I don't spend more time on it. But it's all self-study. I figured if I could study enough on YouTube long enough, then if I did ever have an opportunity to go to that class, I would not waste that.
Right.
I don't know if they pay that or if it's free, but you can get a certificate that I can assert a speaker. Would be something just for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But it'd be a great accomplishment if you could do it,
Yeah, to learn a new language at 50 and need my third grade education, that's cool.
Miss Norma is having celery with peanut butter on it. That sounds pretty good. You could eat that on your keto diet.
And I usually almond butter, but I do have peanut butter when I fall back on it. Goes, almond butter. There's no sugar at all. But the peanut butter gets good. It only got 2 grams added sugar. And I do that when I fall back on it. And I eat twice a day. I try to eat noon. I try to eat around 5. I get 19 to 20 hours of fasting every day. Intermittent fasting, healthy keto. So I fast every day about 20 hours.
Oh, really?
I don't eat. Yeah, so when I ate at 4 o'clock, eat till noon tomorrow.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, when I eat 2 meals a day, when I stop eating at like.
Oh, we lost him. Okay, he's going to come back.
And we're feeling, and we're gonna rock on to Electric Avenue.
There you
I'm
go.
roboting. We were roboting, so I just figured I'd robot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High fat, low carbs. Twice a day. I probably eat once a day, but I didn't want to chance it yet.
Well, what does what is the 20 hours of not eating? Like, what does that do?
It just helps my body. It helps my body run off of its stored up energy it already has.
Okay.
It helps it kicking into ketosis, and it keeps me from my insulin, from my body producing insulin, and for getting. What happens? Most Americans are insulin resistance. You eat sugar, your body puts out insulin, more sugar, puts out more insulin, and then it takes more and more insulin to break down your the food, or it takes more insulin to do the job, and because the body is resistant to it, and eventually it don't work no more. And then you gotta take shots. That's Yeah, you can be diabetic, you can be pre-diabetic, and you're diabetic, and you're dead. All from.
Yeah.
But you can change that by changing your body. Your body wants to run off of fat, but if you feed it sugar, it likes to run off sugar. But if you keep feeding it sugar, it'll just run off the sugar easier, and then eat one.
Here it is. No, that's not it. I just got a book. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep this dead air. So I have dead air in mine. So, like I say, just read this thing that's going across the bottom. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share and tell all friends. The complete keto, ke- ketogenic diet for beginners. Who wrote that?
I
Who wrote
just
that?
who wrote this? Um, Amy Ramos.
So, I follow a guy on YouTube called Dr. Eric Berg.
But the reason I picked this up is because it has a lot of recipes in it.
Yeah, really?
And
I don't have no recipes. I just make the same thing every day.
do you?
No nothing.
Well,
Yeah, just
being that I'm diabetic, uh, I need to eat more like this. And so I had just
uh,
got this book, and then here you're talking about it. That's so
do
weird.
you like steamed vegetables?
I love vegetables.
Yeah, so I just eat a bunch of steamed vegetables with my meal with some sea salt, and it tastes like Chinese food with nothing on it but sea salt and butter. And I put a bunch of butter, like a half a stick of butter,
Yeah,
on my vegetables, and if it's how to, if it'll fit in my hand, eat it. You know what I mean? So I yeah, 6 cups, at least 6 cups. So I put 6 cups of vegetables, which would be like big as my hand. Break it up, steam them with my meat. High
yeah.
fat, low carbs, no sugar. But it takes a while. I didn't do it all at one time, man. Like I said, I started to stop drinking soda first. I stopped drinking soda a long time ago. So I stopped soda. I stopped trying to eat a bunch of sweets a long time ago. And eventually, I said, okay, I'm going to go to this ketogenic diet. I didn't really notice it. Basically, just changed candles to fresh vegetables and ate more meat.
Yeah.
I love cake, dude. I can do good homemade cake, and from scratch. Because they got bioengineered sugar and cake mix. So I stopped buying cake mix. And then that helps do my thing. I'm not genetic modified, the bioengineered. That means it would never occur in nature. Because you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful what vegetables you buy, because the vegetables now they don't have to spray them with pesticides. The vegetables grow their own pesticides. So you can't wash them out. The vegetable itself produces the pesticide.
Hmm.
Also phosphate. Phosphate.
That's why I
I'm
said
not
you
sure
should
what
grow
it's
your
called.
own. Try to grow your own vegetables.
Oh no. But see, we had out and nothing, so nothing did well. I couldn't videos on survival videos. I put these big old potatoes in the ground and harvested these little ones. Here's the thing: is like I put these big old potatoes in the ground. I'm expecting to get a bunch of big potatoes, and I got a whole bunch of itty bitty potatoes. Almost as like it was a joke.
Oh,
It's okay. I'm not used to it. But I did some work this winter. This year's garden, and we're good. And I got another little area I can plant. A new area to plant.
it's got avocado butter, avocado herb compound butter.
I eat avocado every day. A lot of fat in it. It's all good fat.
Yeah.
A lot of good fat. There's a good fat out there. They just don't know. People don't know about. See, I thought I was eating. I worked at this little restaurant, and I was eating like chicken, which is
Mm.
what doesn't work. Yeah, all that pasta was just turned to sugar, and I couldn't eat the Fruit Loops, basically. And I don't know if you hear me, and there you are, in and out.
Yeah, it's you're kind of breaking up. They're saying it's a little hard to
Okay.
understand you in the chat.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of a
It's
little holler down here. Semi off grid.
yeah.
Not semi off grid, so we don't have water down here. I catch my rainwater if I want to plant my garden. What I've been doing, or tote it.
Yeah. So how do you make coffee if you don't have water?
We go to Walmart. There's a Walmart down there, and I buy some water, spring water, and I use spring water to make my coffee with. And there is if I want to walk up to the top of the hill, there's a public bathhouse up there with showers and water and there. If I wanted to pay the guy, he would deliver me water, but I try to catch it with the rainwater.
Yeah.
At the moment. Yeah, you should tow it from the pond with a bucket, but it's kind of hard to do. And then we had a drought because then the pond got so low that you had to walk through the mud to get to the water. And last year my garden didn't do well. This year I'm collecting rainwater. It should do better.
Yeah.
Anybody got any questions on my artwork? I've been drawing since I was like a little kid. I sold my first piece of artwork before I got out of high school. As a matter of fact, I had to take out work to graduate. So I've always sold my work. I've always sold my artwork, whatever it was, whether it was a wood carving, or airbrushing, or a window painting, or something. You know, I can paint like a snowman and a candy cane, and the faster than I can sign my name.
Oh,
and make them do whatever.
Roxanne was asking, do you sell your stuff? And yes, he does. He has sold it in the past, I guess.
Right. It's for sale. Somebody told me I should open an Etsy shop. I didn't really know how to do that, and I haven't done that yet. But yes, all my stuff is for sale. You know, that's why I like to offer our product. I just don't know how to sell it. Like somebody told me to go to Etsy, but so I don't know. I never did that. And I'm usually like just took my stuff and either wholesaled it out to somebody who sold it for me, or I would just literally sit on the side of the road and just wait for people to drop by, and that works good too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
Etsy.
I'm thinking about hitting a flea market this year, but yes, all my stuff's for sale. I don't really take orders anymore, and I just want to do what I want to do. And if you like it, you can buy it. If not, you can just look at it or leave me alone. You know what I mean? I don't want to take no orders. Yes, I could paint you. I could probably carve you surfing a sea turtle, but I probably don't want to.
Yeah.
But if I have a sea turtle and you like it, go ahead and buy it. You know what I mean?
Right.
No. Yeah, just I've done it. I've done it and don't do it no more. I just do what I want to do and do what I like, and that's what I offer for sale. I don't want to do no custom orders and stuff no more.
Yeah, well, that's what life's supposed to be all about, is doing what you want to do, what makes you happy. I think too many people try to make other people happy.
I've done that for years. I've set up at the seafood festival with my grinder and my blowtorch and my airbrush gun, and I walk up and thought, I want to sea turtle with our house number. I'm okay. And I just like $8, or whatever I want to say. I pick up a little flat piece of wood and made out of cypress. It's so big, It'd be like a flat carving, not like a food carving. I'd go sea turtle in there with her name on $80 whatever it was, and get right there. That's like a seafood festival. Apalachicola Seafood Festival did that festival. I used to do that. Now I just like sit at the house and draw, cars. Since I said sometimes I drew it, and actually I just carved like a bass. You can see bass back there. Even though the grinder. I
Yeah,
wish I
you're
could
really
say I
breaking
just
up.
can't. Okay, sorry.
That's okay. I know you're on your Wi-Fi, so the connection's not that great, but yeah, they're saying
I usually.
flea market's a good idea. Are you frozen?
Here. I see the screen going out. I hope I can put this on my channel when I'm done.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really?
Definitely.
Because I don't know. I've never showed a channel.
Yeah, definitely share it. Always loyal. That's a good idea to do the flea market to get rid of stuff. Y'all, I have worked so hard today on my closet. I got a whole box of stuff packed up, ready to go. Um, and I went through a bunch of stuff. I think I have 2 bags of trash to throw away.
Yep.
Yeah. The only thing about doing the
No,
auction
that's
is you have to
the
ship all
case.
the stuff.
Everyone is welcome to come up on panel and share. Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys for having me. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, about an hour and a half is about as long as I can handle.
Okay. Well, thank you so
I
much for
don't know
coming.
if I'm out there,
And we'll have you
and she
on
don't know if
again.
I'm going out there. If I'm black on her screen, or if she's black on my screen. I'm drinking some 7 a.m. Saturday morning coffee, which I drink every day, Saturday night. But you have. Because I'm just it was good coffee. And you know what? I gave me some coffee and it was coffee. I would say it was good coffee. Just give me some good coffee. I'd say it's bad coffee. I was doing a commercial up here because I didn't know where you were at. Just trying to maybe not have like dead air. And see, I don't know if you can see me, but I can't see you. And I was just like saying this. You had some coffee, you was in some area, and you could. I'm gonna give that coffee and have a you do carbonated coffee. Hey, I'm just I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get there. I can't tell if you can see me when you go out. The screen's in black.
I can see you. I can see you.
Yeah.
You just, I can't hear it too good. It's kind of popping in and out.
So, anybody have any questions for me?
They just said it,
I
you
think
have
I'm
cool
about.
stuff. Oh,
I have what?
that you have cool stuff. They like your art.
Thank you.
Yeah. They said they enjoyed you.
Thank you. I enjoyed it up here. I think I'm pushing my limit on it for my.
Okay.
That's
All
cool. I
right.
don't know how long your show
Well,
normally was. Thank you for
I'm
having
sure
me.
I'm sure I'll see you on some other channels, and we'll have you back on so you can tell us all about how your keto diet is doing.
Cool. Yeah, maybe I'm on my show.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yep, and and maybe we can all grow and expand. Because we are trying to get. I'm trying to just to show the my art, trying to
Yeah.
kind of
Well.
get my art out there, let everybody see my artwork, and monetization would be a good thing.
Oh yeah.
But I ain't rushing at that. It'll happen.
Oh yeah.
Like, I have a art to get out there. Put yourself in acrylic painting. Once I sell some wood carvings, I can buy some paint. I can start painting again. You know how that works.
Yeah.
One step at a time.
That's right. And you're doing the right thing. You're getting it out there, and people will see it, and before you know it, it'll be taken off.
Yes, I hope so. Thank you. I enjoyed coming on the show. I was
All right.
sure I tried to speak fresh, but I don't set much past this time.
Okay.
I think it's the age thing.
Oh.
It's my kitty cat. Oh, oh,
My kitty.
Aw.
yeah, it's a hard time telling them apart. A very hard time telling them apart. There's three of them, and it's hard to tell them apart. I think that was Who Needs You. It means wild. Who needs you? He's wild. They wild. I say wild. I enjoy them. But they wild. Literally. They're friendly to me, but they're not friendly to nobody else, and they're not feral. But they're wild. Their daddy was wild, and the mama was a. Mama didn't look like that. Mama looked like a cow. She's patchy. She got patches on her, and these cats look like zebras or. They're wild. Their daddy was a wildcat of some kind.
Well, I'm glad you're taking care of them.
Yeah, me too.
And Buddy.
Yeah, buddy. He's a good boy. He's over looking at me like he heard his name, like opening his eyes up, like.
He's probably like, who are you talking to?
Yeah, right. And one cat just became so a friend, whether he wanted it or not. This one cat wants to sleep with him, wants to follow him around. He's like growling at the cat, cat's purring at him. This thing. Yeah, he's like upside down little thing, man. Yeah, he's upside down. What's up, buddy? See, it says you to make it near me. Thing I like about carving and doing something, and next thing you know, he can't get near me. He'll act up. Oh, nah. Like I say, thank you for having me on.
Well, thank you for being our guest. I enjoyed it.
I leave early. On you stream for not leaving too early. And how long do you normally stream for?
Oh, it depends. It depends. As long as somebody's in here wanting to chat, I stay on. It just depends. Sometimes we just
How many people got in the chat?
right now there's 8.
There's 8.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we have 2 comments. Well, thing was.
I wish you weren't
Hello,
cutting in and
everybody.
out so bad.
Oh, I know it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just it's hard
I mean,
for me
you
to
wrote
hear
out
what you're
a
saying.
few times, but I just right. I was just saying, telling I was just like hello to everybody in the chat. I can't really see it. If I put on the chat, and I can't see nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been in Oklahoma about 3 years. Really go to the car back a lot, so I can go put me some garden on. I'm gonna get Buddy's. Buddy is upset.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I was gonna change it, but Buddy's like. See.
But like I was saying, I've worked really hard today on my closet. I got a whole box of stuff packed up to send off. I got like 2 bags of trash. I found a bunch of stuff I forgot I had for the baby. So I will be packing that up, finishing up my closet tomorrow. I did get permission to make the video about the little sugar glider that died. And so I will be doing that, working on that and having that coming up. And what else? I went and had lunch with my friend, and we had Chinese. And then I went to the Y and swam. And then after I got done doing that, I came home and started working on my closet. And thank goodness I'm making headway on the closet. I know I've been putting it off for a couple weeks. I keep saying I'm going to start doing it, but I actually started it today. So I will be getting it done. I know. I'm such a procrastinator. Oh, looky there. We got the little ram. But like I said, I got started good today, and I will get it finished tomorrow. And tomorrow we have bingo at 4:00 on Real Life Happens channel. So y'all please come over there and join us. It'll be Norma and my first time doing the bingo, so I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know. I know how to pull up the bingo game, the board. So we'll see how it goes. What else? What else is new and exciting? Oh, my grandbaby called me today. She was, they went to a birthday party. And after the birthday party, she went to the friend's house. And they were playing and having fun. And all of a sudden, her mama said, "Oh, you called your granny." So I got to talk to my grandbaby for a few minutes today. And she was having fun, having a good time. And I did get the Easter basket that I ordered or bought off of one of the auctions, the little sloth Easter basket. And excuse me, I got that, and I went to Dollar Tree last night, and I got stuff to go in her Easter basket. So I have that, getting that ready. Um, oh, he's back. See if you, there you are.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me? I was trying to turn the
Yeah.
camera around. Then next thing I know, I was kicked out.
Yeah, it went black, and then it had like a picture of a ram.
Yeah, I used to be a black sheep.
Okay.
Sheep, black sheep of your family. I was a black sheep in my family. Yes.
Oh, okay. So anyway, I was just telling them about my day today. I always tell them what's going on, what I've been up to, what I've been doing.
I've been here lately. I've been recarving the side working, making it a little deeper. Been starting on the last two faces. I was just redoing that today. That's all I've done today. The other day I did my garden. That took all day.
Yeah.
And then I have another lot. I have access to another lot. I guess somebody they bought this lot and it's got some stuff on it. I just gotta clean up and throw away, and I get the plan on it. Work up. I live down in a little hollow, and not many people come by, so most people don't even know I'm down here. So I painted a little sign with my name on it, and I haven't put the artwork up there yet. I'm gonna go put a bunch of artwork up there, up on the hill by the main road where people can see my artwork.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'll work.
I don't mind being there. It's really creative, but I might have to put my stuff in Florida to sell it.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't have to drive that far though.
Well, I hope you sell a lot of it.
I have sold everything I've ever made. Almost everything I ever made, I've sold it. What I didn't leave or something that ever since I was little, everything I've ever sold, everything I ever made, I've sold, whether it be airbrushing or wood carving, which is kind of sad because I needed to admit not to. But you can always make more, I guess. I have a pelican out there. I just one of the pelicans. So I got a pelican that's years old in my yard, and little things, got a pecan bird on it with big wings out. It's outside the house. Several things like that. I think I sell them. Like I say, some people's YouTube channel is just sitting there being themselves, and I was doing what they do on their channel, and then and the other people have to make videos there and do my art and put on there. Alex, he is his channel, personality or something. Some people are their channel. I'm trying to my art, my channel.
Yeah, your art.
I'm just trying to get my artwork out there.
Yeah. Well, you keep doing like you're doing, going around to different channels.
Right now, yeah, I enjoyed that. I almost jumped on one today. They dropped the link, then I felt like a link hog. You know what I mean? But if I don't go in out there, and people won't know who I am. And then
Right.
ain't everybody trying to get as I want to have still have time to do my art. I mean, because I have no, I have an okay personality. I'm not no, Johnny Carson or nothing. As far as like
Oh, I think you have a lot
dating
of
age.
personality, and I think a lot of
No,
people
thank
will
you.
like your personality. Yeah, I do.
Cool. I hope so.
Yeah, you're gonna have a. I'm sure you will.
And a catchy little name helped too. So
Do
to
what
get
now?
that name, I was like, oh, that catch. Somebody asked me, I got my little name. My name. My name
Oh,
is kind
your
of
name?
catchy.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
She asked me, how'd you get that? I said, it's the nearest town. It really is.
Yeah. And say it
It's
again.
the Chakota.
Chi
Cha.
Chakota. Cha
Chakota,
Chakota.
like she. Chakota.
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 I'll just call you the
Chakota.
Carter. Because I
Yeah,
can't.
Carver's cool. Yeah. Carver's cool. Like that. The
Yeah.
Chakota car. Ito. Ito.
Yeah.
Ito. That's the wood.
Ito.
Ito. Ito. E-D-O. Ito. Ito. Eh. That's a little sound. It's one of my letters I had to learn. One of my words I'm learning. It's difficult, but it's easy at the same time. That makes any sense. Hey, my dog knows Muskogee Creek. My dog understands Vegas and Vegas. Uh, him Vegas, that means sit down. And he was like, when I see him on the chair, you know what I'm saying? He lay down on his bed outside and say, there's another, I go, oh, make him, just make him come here. And he says to me language when he don't want to, but he knows what hummus means. Hummus means eat. He knows what that means. Hey,
Yeah.
he understands a few words. Waits quit, and he understands. I always call him Chibunny Heathy. That's a good boy. And when he does, always Chibunny Heathy because Chibunny is a gender. Chibani would be like a name. Like I would call my grandson Chibani. He's a boy, but he would be a Chibunny boy. So I named my dog. I don't name someone all the time. It was Chibunny Heathy. And Heath English is spelled here, H-E-R-E, but not Creek. Creek is E English R is a T. It's like a TH, THL, depending on what part of the nation you're from. So it's a Heathy instead of here. You don't even look at. So that's what I'm saying. You get confused. That the English, the letters are totally have different sounds. It's chi, he, fi, a, g, li, mi, o, b, b, c, d, u, e. That's the alphabet. It's A, D, E. Actually got two E's. It either two E's. Now, when you see a letter with the E on it, you have to know the word to know if you say it right.
Yeah. Do they
But
have
yeah,
the same number
it's way
of
easier than
letters?
English.
Do they have 26
No, they
letters
have
like
20.
in English?
No, they only have 20.
I only have 20.
They
Oh,
have yeah. The letter A, it sounds like ah, and the letter C is chi. Ah, chi. Then the first letter E, eh, or second, however you want to put it. The second one is E. Then the F is fee. The H is he. The letter I is A. The letter K is G. The letter L is Lee. The letter M is me. The letter N is knee. The letter O is oh, oba, oski, owa, oh. That's owl, rain, and water. Then the P is B. The R is C. The S is C. The letter E is T. The letter U is U. The letter V is The letter W is we. And the letter Y is ye. I know it makes no sense, but it sounds right. A, chi, e, he, fi, he, a, gi, li, mi, ni, o, b, c, c, d, u, a, we, e. And then from all that, you learn your two-letter sounds. You learn your two-letter sounds. You learn two-letter sounds, and then you can just send this letter out. You read the whole language. So once you know the alphabet, and you learn these two-letter sounds, cha, chi, che, cho, chu, cha, fa, fi, fe, fo, fu, fa. You make up words out of them. The two-letter sounds:
yeah.
cha, chi, che, cho, chu, cha, fa, fi, fe, fo, fu, fa, ga, gi, ge, go, gu, ga. I say talk, but you put them together, there's words right in there.
That's pretty cool.
Chula. Chula is fox. Chula.
Yeah. You've done a lot of studying on it, I can tell.
Right. How's the chat going?
They're not saying nothing right now. There's still 5 people in here.
I hope I didn't put them off sleep.
No, I don't know. But we've been on for over 2 hours, so I'm sure people are starting to go to other lives and stuff.
Okay. Let me ask you. Yeah, I agree with you. I'll ask you another question now.
Okay.
Just say I can't put this on my channel because, I haven't been able to yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does it still count as my watch time? Or how does that work? Because I've been on other people's lives, but I don't know if my watch time has went up at all.
Well, it's when somebody watches something on your channel, that's how your watch time goes up.
Okay.
So like if you can share this on your channel and then people watch it on your channel, it'll count as your watch hours.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying or to get on your link, but I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, but if you go live, then anytime anybody watches your live, then that goes to your hours, to your
Right.
watch.
So I was trying to go, I was trying to get on StreamYard, then hook up StreamYard also, but I didn't know how to do that.
Well, you should be able to when this live is over. Go back on my page,
Uh
go
huh.
to the live, and you hit the share button, and then share it to your channel, and then you should be able.
Oh,
Yeah. Then when they watch it on your channel, it'll count as your watch hour.
okay. My bad. I shared it to my community page. That ain't
Well,
the
no, that's okay.
same.
That's to let people know that you were going to be on here. But if you want to actually share the live when the live is over, and then that way, if anybody goes
That
on
though.
your page, just like they watch your regular videos,
Yeah, I
that
can't
gives you,
do that though.
huh?
I do everything from my phone,
Yeah, but you should
and
still
that's
be
one
able
of
to
the
do
things
it.
you. No, you can't share videos on the. I would have started another kind of channel a long time ago and just shared videos.
Wait, let me see.
It works on a laptop though. But definitely try. And I have a friend who does. So I can take my laptop to my friend's house and do it there eventually.
Yeah, when you pull up the video, underneath of it, it's going to say the like
Share.
button, and it says share. You just hit that
Okay.
share button, and then it'll let me try. I'll try sharing one of mine just to see.
When I do it, it takes me to messages or something. It does not take me to the
Share.
YouTube app on my phone, no matter how many
Okay.
times I try it.
Well, what you might have to do is you might have to copy the link, hit copy link, and then go back on your page.
And I have to post it in community. Yeah, that worked. Now, if I go take my laptop and hook it up to the internet, it'll be just fine. I can do it that way on my laptop. I've found a bunch of times that way.
Well, wait a second. Let me go.
Yeah, I'd never be able to do it on my. Never. I tried it several times.
You can go to YouTube Studio on your phone, though, right?
Right.
Okay, go to YouTube Studio. Go to I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah, I think there's some things you just can't do on your phone. You know how I got to go live without having 1,000 people or without having
Yeah.
100 people is I had to. I found this link because I tried to Google YouTube, but YouTube always takes me to the app. But I'm trying to go to the internet. And if I go to the internet, I don't go to the app, and I have a different platform. I can do different things. I might be able to do it that way if I can find that link again. Anyway, I found I found the link, and I went to the internet without going to the app to get to YouTube, and I turned on my stuff, and I got to go live. I think you got to have like 100 people to go live or something. I went live with like nobody.
Okay. When you go on your YouTube and go down to YouTube Studio, and then see it says YouTube. Click on that YouTube. It takes you to where you have your button down here at the bottom that says create a short, upload a video, go live.
Right.
Okay. You go to upload a video, and then if you have videos saved in your photos, you can
Right.
upload it from there. So that's all you
Right.
got to do. You got to save the video to your phone, and then you should be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is hard on a phone. You're right about that.
Yeah.
But you can still
It
do
ain't
it.
never.
I just don't know how people do the editing and all that on their phone.
It gets harder and harder for me to see it. It definitely gets harder and harder for me to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this ain't talking to myself. Like the first time I did a live, I thought that was kind of strange because I normally talk to myself.
Yeah, it is different.
I made myself talk to Buddy, and if I don't find out and talk to Buddy, I don't know nobody.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, then it says on here, it also says go live together. Let's see what that does. Hold on. That's new. Go live together. Streaming on YouTube just got better. Now you can invite people to go live with you and add, remove, or mute them anytime. Create a public or unlisted stream. Okay. Oh. Well, I have to check into that. That's what we may have to do next time. And then that way it'll be playing on your channel as well. I'll look into that. Go live together.
Can you go live on YouTube yet? Because I only have like a little over 100. I have 1,000 to go live on YouTube using their app. Is that correct?
You can, okay, Norma, I'll talk to you tomorrow before the bingo. You can go live with only 50 people on YouTube.
On the YouTube app?
Yeah.
I ain't never used the YouTube app yet. I had to use StreamYard or my laptop. I don't have a laptop, so I had to use StreamYard. Now, you're right. If I had a laptop, I could.
Well, like I'm live right now. It won't let you on your phone when you hit the go live.
No, I need to have a laptop or a streaming service. So I had to use. I used StreamYard and Streamlabs.
I like
StreamYard better.
I do too. I like StreamYards.
I can put all the little things going across the bottom.
Yeah. And like you can have the background if you want a background, and you can change the little icon.
Oh, so that background, you just put the picture of whatever you want back there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, when you go on the StreamYards and you go under brand, you can have what they call an overlay which you can just put it on top of, like if I wanted to put it on, it will cover us up and just show the picture. Or
Oh,
I can do a background, and like I can change my background to be just a colored background. And this picture of each, I just downloaded that in there to have,
that
the
looks
picture.
kind of like Florida.
Yeah. I love water, so I always,
Yeah, me too. I live on a lake. I don't live too far from water. Enjoy it to go down there more.
But this little picture up here in the corner, like I have different ones for different things that I can change it depending
Well,
upon what's going on, which I didn't change it. That was last night's thing. This is the one for tonight. But I can change that, whatever I download into that with StreamYard. But that overlay is good if you get porn bombed. It's good to have an overlay that you can just quick put up there, and then that covers up whatever anybody's doing, So,
that'd be horrible.
but like
That'd be
this one
horrible.
is just, this is the regular StreamYard one where it says live with StreamYard and has the little StreamYard down here in the corner.
Yeah.
But I got this one. I don't like the StreamYard one. I just like the regular. Oh, that's the overlay. I'm sorry. I don't need to have the overlay on. But yeah, I'm just learning how to do all that stuff with the different. Are you still here? Always okay. Always Loyal's hanging in there with us.
Always loyal. Yeah, I know they still.
Yeah, I think people are probably moving on because now we only have two. So we have Always Loyal and someone. Who else is it? It was so funny. When Norma and I first went live, it had one person watching us and then they went away. And Norma was like, "Oh, Roxanne's still here. Okay, good." And so then it was so funny because she's like, "Who's watching us?" Oh, they left.
That's funny.
Always
That's
Loyal.
funny.
You have to connect your camera and your microphone. I don't think it'll let me do yet if you're not. She's trying to come up, but I don't know.
Yeah, come on up.
It's like, oh, maybe she left. Maybe she'll try to come back. She's still learning how to do all the get the link and all that.
It's a chore. It's not the easiest thing to do.
No, it's definitely, you got to learn. You got to know what you're doing. Well, they both left, I guess, says nobody's watching us now. So I guess we might. Oh, no, now somebody's back. It's funny.
That's cool, man. I wish I just. I thought I came prepared. I could. Like to thank a few of the people. You know, the Nonnie Mays Live, Miss Southern, Angie, and Born Outdoors, the Stock Explorer, the West Side Gas Company, watching family farms. So I guess when I do my show, I'm learning how to be that's what's in the infomercial piece. That's all they do all day long. Like, you know.
Yeah, I don't.
So
I
that's
can't be
about
on all the
7
time.
a.m. feed.
I watch my
Huh?
granddaughter during the week, so I can't go live too much during the week, but that's why I try to go on the weekends.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I started me a new one. I went live yesterday. I called it the Cafe Yupki. Cafe Yupki. It means evening coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty cool. Everybody's got
There
a
she
coffee and
is.
chat. We got somebody coming up. Yay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Always
loyal.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh. I can hear
Is
you.
it jumping? Is it jumping around? It's jumping up and down.
There's good.
Is it jumping?
No? Well, a little bit.
Yeah,
Are you on your phone or on your laptop?
I'm on my phone.
Okay.
she's from the
Yeah.
South too.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah,
Let me
she's
set the
jumping.
phone down and
Okay.
figure this out.
Okay.
She sounded like she's from Panama City too.
She is from Florida.
Oh, I can tell. She sounded like me. Yeah, the Northwest Florida people have a certain accent. Like, it's got a weird accent. So, the Northwest and the Northwest Florida have a certain accent compared to South Florida, East Coast Florida have more of a New York style accent.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
Weird. On that kind of weird. I made a good TikTok video, and I'm not even on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just jumping and
I'm gonna go out and come back.
okay. Okay.
That's funny.
Well, Roxanne,
Yeah,
next
I don't watch.
time you go live, just call me and I'll talk you through it. You know, I told her she's jumping. She's gonna come back, try to come back on. Well, maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, right. And the live ain't too hard. You just like mash that button. Unless you ain't got to like
Okay.
jump through hoops.
Let's see now. That's better. Better. Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I turned my laptop off. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
Oh, did you have YouTube on it?
Yeah.
On the laptop? Oh, it might have been interfering.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So you just
but
got the
what-
one plant today? The palm tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
Palm tree.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one for the bedrooms and the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good for cleaning the air.
I know.
I'm trying to think. I used to know which kind was better for in the bedroom.
Snake plant.
Trying to think.
The snake plant.
Snake plant? Is that what it is? That's what I have in my bedroom. Is a snake plant.
What's a snake plant?
That's
It's
really
like
good for.
long,
a really-
tall plant. And peace lilies are good for cleaning the air too. Let me
Oh,
see.
really? They grow wild around here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one thing I do miss about Florida. There's no palm trees here.
He
No,
lives in
no palm
Florida.
trees here. I used to.
No.
I used to live in Florida. Live in Panama
Ah,
City,
yeah. Yeah, I've seen
St.
that.
Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he could tell you were from Florida because of your accent.
Yeah, a southern accent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see.
It's all good.
Plants. Air in bedroom.
Now, so you do this every Saturday night? You have a art thing?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
I've only been doing it. This is our third or fourth. I've only been doing it a short time, which I may end up changing it up to something else. But it was just a fun idea at first because so many people are so into doing art and different
Yeah,
different
art
kinds
can
of art.
art and all kinds of stuff. It's not just drawing and painting and wood carving. Art can encompass all kinds of stuff.
Right.
So,
And that's why I did
Yeah.
talent/crafts, because it can be anything, really. Anything that anybody is able to do.
you're right.
So it kind of was a very broad thing, but I know somebody who does wood burning. I want to try to get her on, but she's always so busy. But we had Roxanne does crocheting. She showed hers, and she sang. I think she sang.
No,
Harold sang. I've had
shit.
people who do painting. We had Always Loyal's daughter's artwork. Just
Yeah.
different things like that. Let's see.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's been fun. But I've been trying to have somebody as a special guest on Friday nights, just to talk about whatever. We had one last night. It was pretty good. I liked her. Did you like her, Always Loyal?
Yeah. She was nice.
Yeah, she seems very nice.
Yeah, what were y'all talking about last night? Because I think I was
Oh,
live.
Last night we had her channel's Yaya's Best Life, and she lives in Florida now. She lives in Jacksonville, but she was from Kansas and then moved to Seattle, Washington, and then moved to Florida. So she's lived quite a few different places.
Right, Kansas is a state above Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oklahoma's is a very varied state. You know, it got desert, it's got plains, it's got hills. I wouldn't say mountains because the tallest one is a foot short of being a mountain. Some places
Okay.
have trees, other places cactus. It's got like 10 different ecosystems.
Oh wow.
So like part of it, yeah, it's a pretty interesting state, man. I was like, I don't know why in the hell not any more people here are awesome. It's got something. It's got good fishing. It's got its own mixed ahead desert. It's got caves. It's got springs, waterfalls. It's a pretty interesting place. A lot of history here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to see some
I've never
Viking
been
ruins.
to Oklahoma.
Me either.
Well, it's like 14 hours from where they say from where you're at, but don't believe that stuff. The map says 14 hours. You can guarantee it's 24 hours. You can guarantee you that.
Well, Georgia is about 8 hours long. From where I'm at to get out of Georgia is like 8 hours.
It's 8 hours from me.
From
It's 8
Maryland to
hours from
Georgia.
Maryland.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Georgia is a long state. Long state.
Yeah. Oklahoma's a pretty big state too.
But you said it's 14 hours. I like to look up places too on my GPS.
It's like 14 hours from Panama City to Oklahoma City.
Mm.
That's by going up through different ways. You go to Birmingham or Mobile. Cross to Memphis and then hit Brock.
Oh, choose a starting point. Okay. All right, there we go. Oh, mine says it's 16 hours and 5 minutes. 998 miles.
Valdosta is just a little hair east of Atlanta, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, been through there. Pretty famous when I was in Florida.
Have to go. Well, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas. Well, no, not Arkansas.
And then right there.
Mississippi,
Oh, I mean,
Texas.
I need to find it's like right there. You fall the industry across my house.
Hey, Sasha,
Fine.
how are you?
Hi, Sasha.
Sasha can sing and play the guitar. She was on our show too. You need to come up and sing for me,
Wow.
Sasha.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on up. I don't have a guitar. I would love to have a guitar.
Yeah, she's from Canada, and she plays the guitar and sings.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm not good at geography at all. I always have to look stuff up because I'm like, I didn't even know that Oklahoma was on top of Texas or above Texas. You know,
Yeah. Me too.
that wasn't one of my better subjects in school.
Me either.
I was good at math, not good in geography.
Wow. No, I can't do the math thing at all.
Me either.
I like numbers.
No,
Yeah.
and I'm more abstract.
That was my daughter's least favorite subject was math, and now she teaches math. I think that's so funny. She didn't like it as a child, but now she likes teaching it. So I guess it's different when you're the teacher than when you're having to learn it. Sasha, where did you go? You need to come back and come up and sing.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get up for church in the morning after Harold's karaoke tonight.
Yeah, I hope I make it till 12 o'clock. I don't think I will. I'm already yawning.
You gotta get you some. Well, you don't drink coffee.
Mm-mm.
Drink some black tea. Black tea has the strongest caffeine.
Hi, Harold. We were just talking about if we're going to make it till 12 o'clock. I don't know if we're going to make it. I'm trying to stay awake.
Tell Harold to come up.
Yeah, Harold, come up. Roxanne, come up. Anybody can come up. I'm trying to get Sasha to come up and sing, but I think Sasha left us. She just said, hi, how's everyone tonight?
I wrote a song about Buddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I don't have a guitar. It's just me, acapella.
Just acapella, acapella. Well, Harold, I don't know if I can make it till midnight. Although I did sleep late this morning, and I can sleep late in the morning, so I might make it. I'm going to try. I always say that, and I always fall asleep.
Yeah, I have no schedule.
What are you gonna have for breakfast, Echo?
I don't know. Probably eggs. Probably.
Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 of them a day.
I have oatmeal. Either eggs or oatmeal. One of
Huh?
You gotta have one cheat day.
Well, I did today because I went and had Chinese food.
Oh, yeah, no
He
doubt.
took his hat off.
No,
Gosh,
yeah,
look at all
sorry.
that hair. You got a lot of
Bored, yeah,
hair.
yeah, I have a lot of hair.
Most people who wear a hat all the time is because they don't have any hair. So they're
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
yeah.
I'm just trying to tame it. I'm just trying to tame it. I mean, I got a hair. I'm trying to tame it. But, you know, I'd rather have long hair than short hair.
Yeah.
Back looking up on my page. Oh, yeah. There's a video. There's a picture of me somewhere around here where I got me a $50 beard, and that didn't include that. And that, yeah, $50. A woman cut my hair and trim my beard. Oklahoma City, ball fade. I used to go every 2 weeks get my hair done. It cost $50.
There he is.
This,
What are you doing?
Shoot, I'm just bouncing from room to room.
You having fun?
Lord, yeah, I've got to go get something to eat here in a little bit, though. I
Well,
can't
you know
sing on it.
You can't sing on an empty stomach.
We gotta get Harold
Found
on
that
a
one
good diet.
thing.
Yes, we do. He doesn't eat right with his diabetes. He really does not.
I don't know how to eat right.
But we can teach you.
I don't know how to buy groceries.
You know
What
what?
do you mean you don't
I
know how to
don't
buy
want to be
groceries?
diabetic.
Buying
You-
groceries is hard.
No.
Hit the
figure out
vegetable
what
aisle,
you're
the meat
gonna
aisle, and
eat.
the egg aisle.
That's right.
And
You
leave.
figure out what you're
Nothing
gonna
in the
eat,
middle.
and then you go and you shop. And most of the time, you shop the perimeter of the store is where all the good stuff is. Don't go down up and down the aisles. That's where all the
Unless you-
packaged canned
Then
stuff is.
you get almond butter down there and your water down there, but that's it.
Yeah, but
Where's my that?
You got I'd start off easy. Like if you drink sodas, I'd start sodas. If you drunk diet sodas, I'd stop those first. I'd go real gradual. I'm on a fat diet where I get a lot of fat.
Yeah, good fat.
That's
healthy
good fat.
good
Healthy
fat.
I
fat.
have
Like
coconut oil.
yeah, right here. Yeah,
Coconut
that's in my
oil,
coffee.
avocado.
Yep.
Yeah. Eat
But Harold
okay.
needs to eat
Yeah.
vegetables
Another
and fruit
little- Put that
and no
that-
carbs. Like no potato chips
to your
or
vegetables.
rice
I
and
think-
noodles and all that stuff.
Nothing.
I live on
Fried.
ramen noodles.
Okay, that's bad.
No
That's
carbs.
a chemical cocktail in that package.
That's not even real.
That's bad.
No.
No, that's not even real food. You need to have you some get you some bone broth. If you want to do soup, get bone
Yes.
broth. That's healthy
Mhm.
for you.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
you eat meat,
But I understand.
vegetables.
Look,
Your mama don't
look,
know how to
I
cook
understand.
vegetables.
Toaster oven. I cook all my stuff in.
Beans
That way I
and
just turn
some-
it on and go do something else, and it's done. I cook all my vegetables, hamburger, chicken in a toaster oven. I cook a cake in a toaster oven. I cook
Oh,
anything I
really?
want. I can't cook a cake, no. Yeah,
Huh.
I got Emerald Degrassi toaster oven. I can bake a cake in that thing. That's what it's for.
Oh, I do
Emerald
too.
Degrassi.
I got the Emerald Degrassi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That thing,
Mine's sort of-
you can do a rotisserie chicken.
Mhm.
yeah, you
I
sure
want to get one
can.
of those air fryers that bakes.
Exactly what it does. It'll air fry too.
Air fryer, bake, and it also does dehydration to make
Yeah.
like your own jerky and dehydrate
It's-
vegetables and stuff.
Convection.
The Emerald
Convection.
Degrassi
Yeah.
will do it.
Air fryer. A rotisserie.
Rotisserie,
Broiler.
dehydrator, broiler,
Dehydrator, yes.
warmer, pizza.
Yep.
It does all that. I like it.
I'm going to
I
It's
do
all
too.
by itself reason. It's not even
Does
that
it
old.
all.
I just use it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
give y'all a sneak peek.
Okay.
His pantry. His pantry. He
You go too
has
fast.
Yeah,
Now, did y'all see
pantry,
anything
but
in
it
there
was too quick.
healthy?
Well, go
No.
slower. Do it slow. You did it so fast we couldn't make anything out.
If
That's 'cause I was
to come
embarrassed.
in there,
I saw
I
canned
I think
salmon.
I think
I would be
I think I'd be
grabbing
able to save money.
everything. I would be looking at the ingredients and wanting to say no, 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 no.
Right there.
Mm.
Right there's a can of salmon. There's peanut butter. Peanut butter is questionable because a lot of sugar.
This
What
goes with the salmon.
You need to get the
What
natural
is that?
peanut butter where the oil comes to the top.
Yeah, that's
right.
Natural.
Or almond butter.
Yes,
Or
and you
almond
have
butter.
to stir it. It's not fun. You have to stir it and mix the oil back into itself. If you don't, you're getting the other that's
peanut butter.
processed and hydrogenated.
gravy mix. No gravy mix. Pop Tarts, definitely no. Pop Tarts.
You know what that stuff is? It's empty calories.
Yeah,
Empty calories
processed.
and processed, right? And
Yes.
bioengineered sugar.
There you go, oatmeal. That's good for
It
you.
has no nutrients.
Mm.
It's empty. It has no
That
nutrients.
really ain't good for you. I thought the same
Oatmeal's
thing, but
good.
oatmeal ain't
I
good
am
for you.
getting the
No.
phone, so I have to go.
Do what?
I am getting a phone call, so I've got to get
Oh,
it.
okay.
But
Okay.
I will see
All
y'all
right.
later.
Okay.
Blame it all on my roof. I
Bye.
showed up and boom.
There you go. You're going to have to stay up till 12 o'clock. Come sing with us tonight.
Good Lord.
Except for I don't
Get
sing.
the wild side of the Dakota out, huh?
Oh, goodness.
That's cool though, man. You know, I'm at that point where I probably wouldn't go into a bar unless I had my guitar making money anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't go to karaoke. Even though I have been to probably a few in my past, but
Yeah.
I'm at a point in my life I have too much other things to do. It's like my life's too short, man. I need to get out there and be wood carving and drawing and creating and doing things I need to do instead of watching TV and.
But just think, if you hadn't watched YouTube, you wouldn't have met us. So see,
Oh no! Hey, YouTube is different. YouTube ain't really TV because I don't pick my propaganda, and I get to pick which propaganda I want to listen to.
okay,
Like
that's
if I
true.
watch the news, I'm just listening to their stuff. Not all of it's lies, so I don't pay attention to nothing. No news. Don't listen to the news. Don't listen to the radio. You know, when I found out what they done to the music, I just broke my heart because I love music, but music my whole life has a soundtrack to it. So I found out what they done to the music, and then so I don't listen to the radio at all. I listen to very little music. I mean, very little music. I can't help it if I'm listening to it. Just listen on the music no more. And that's sad to go. As like I say, my whole life was a sound until the last few years. I stopped listening to the music because it's a CIA operation. I know it sounds crazy, but they brought back in the Munford Act. Obama brought it back. And that's a wartime act where the government can weaponize the media and the radio and the TV. But this is not for foreign. It's not them weaponizing it for the Chinese or Russia. They plan it to us. I don't know. It's a Smith Munford. Obama brought it in. It was around in the 40s. Chance 30 cents to 440 or one of those. Chance of you can see the music back in the music. Well, because they changed the music from a healing frequency to a more of a. It's not a healing frequency. I don't know if you ever heard about that, but the music. Then when the Beatles come along, right? When the Beatles come along, they just dumb the music down. Like, come on, think. And right. When I heard that, I was like, oh man, they were so right. The documentary I was watching was everything hit home so clear as a bell. When I was a kid, Michael Jackson was big and Queen was big, and I was at home listening to the Who. And Beatles. My mom
We're going to
knows
be able
stuff
to
that like.
how old you are. You keep talking like that.
Oh, I don't care, man. I don't care if y'all know how old I am, man. I got a piece of mail, not only qualify for AARP. I'm like, man, that's a milestone. I didn't think I was gonna live to be middle aged. 55 is supposedly middle age, right? But middle age ain't. I don't know. Been a couple of years ago. Yeah, nobody knows how they're gonna live, but
depends on how old you're going to live to be, though, whether it's middle aged or not.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I think my middle age might have been a few years back because I lost when I was younger.
Yeah.
I didn't always. I shaved off this beard. I used to look like Steven Tyler when I was a kid. You know what I mean? So I had fun, you know. So I mean, I'm trying for trying to live a lot better than I used to.
Well, do you have any children?
Oh yeah, I got a I got a grandbaby with him, and he does construction. He's working with his father-in-law, and he's probably take over that business one day. And then I got a daughter, Samantha, just for him. She is going to college in Tallahassee for doing medical. And then I have another daughter, traveler. Her name's Sunset. We're here, or I think it's 19 loose track. They all live down. I live here. I don't get to see them much.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they all got grown now.
How
I'm
old
kind
did
of up
you
here
say
by
the
myself.
youngest one was?
The youngest, she'll be 18 this year.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
real bad with numbers, man. I'm a colorblind artist, so go figure that one.
So they're still in Florida.
Yeah. They live in Florida. One of them's going to college. I'm not sure what the other one's doing. Yeah, they down there in Florida. But you know, they probably won't. Yes.
I see your picture always.
I was in.
I can see your picture. Oh, she might have us muted. Are you muted? Hello?
What is that?
It's the horse, like in British horse riding.
It's equestrian.
Equestrian, that's what it's called.
Equestrian.
She's been working on putting her office together there. So she's just getting everything
Yeah, I like
how she
acrylic. It's just been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's looking good. Looking real good.
Thank you.
I bet your Harold would like to have some.
Huh? Excuse me?
I said, I bet Harold would like to have some of that hair that you have.
Dude. Yeah, I just right here because this ain't, don't care how little it is. You know what I'm talking about? I shave it every now and then. I look pretty good unshaven, but then I got to shave it every day because I got a 5 o'clock shadow in like 2 hours. It grows fast. And it's hard. It's really.
So people with beards, basically just because they don't want to have to shave.
Oh my God. You just don't know, though. It's sick. It's bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
I had a friend that had really long hair and a really long beard, and then he decided to get a haircut and shave his beard. He looked like a totally different person.
No, I do that every now and then. Like I said, I got pictures of me on a video of me with bald fade. And my hair is like just fade. Barely see it. That's why I like it. Either I like it long, I like it none. So and then I was like, you know what, man? I'm gonna find a good bald day, and I hate this again. So So I can hear. Or maybe I couldn't. I thought I heard an echo, but I didn't.
No, do you have the? Are you playing us? Always, you have it turned on.
Huh?
I said, are you listening to us? Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's making
I can hear
echo.
it.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I can't hardly hear it on my phone, so I had it on the laptop. So
Oh,
sorry.
okay. That's okay.
I got headphones. You know, sometimes I have wireless headphones, but they don't really work with StreamYard. I don't. So I put on like these headphone things. Dude, if I could put this in on, then what if I get? That'd be cool. I don't know how to do that live. It's like a marathon for me.
Oh, I've
It
been on for
is.
hours before.
How many hours?
For 6 hours?
Good Lord.
I don't know what we found to talk about that day, but we sure did. Oh, I gotta quit yawning.
Hallelujah.
In my closet that I
Hallelujah.
still had all
I wish I
kinds
could
of
just.
stuff. Go ahead.
I wish I could just have the camera on the laptop, so I don't have to hold my phone. But I don't know how to do. I don't know how to get that hooked up yet. I don't know.
I have a $6, $7, $12 stand at Walmart. It was one of those little handheld things. It has the telescoping thing like an antenna.
Yeah.
I have my phone mounted on it. I
When
couldn't
you
never
go
held it this long.
on your laptop, you can't see on the, you can still go to my page and see on the chat where the link is pinned, and then just click on it on your laptop.
Oh, that's how I can do it, even though I'm on my phone.
Yeah. I mean,
It'll
go
go-
ahead and do that, and then you can not be on your phone and just be on the laptop.
Oh, okay. I thought it had something to do with my Bluetooth or something. That
No, I don't know. Try it and see what happens.
okay.
Okay. Simple Adventures. Roxanne 59. He at 12. See you at 12. Simple Adventures. You gotta make. Echo. Echo. Hello, Sasha J. Hello,
Hey,
Roxanne 59.
Survival, how are you? Howdy. We're just
The
chit.
Arkansas Wild Man Survival. I've seen
Yeah,
heard that name before.
he can sing too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does karaoke on Sunday nights, I believe. Harold's does it
Excuse me.
Saturday night. Art does it on Sunday nights.
Now, how does the karaoke thing work?
There we go. Now I'm gonna kick you off of this one. Just a second. There we go. Oops.
How does the karaoke thing work?
Okay. Yeah, hold on one second. take you off of that one. There we go. And now bring you back up on this one. There you go. See? Ta-da! The karaoke thing is there's different apps, I guess, that you can use on your phone, and you just say karaoke. Like you can go on YouTube and say karaoke, whatever song you want, and it'll pull it up and it'll show you, it'll play the music and show you the words. So you can sing it like that. Oh, we lost him. Yeah, see, that looks good. Then you don't have to hold your phone. Okay.
So he videotapes himself singing and singing.
We can't see you. We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Is there anybody out there?
There you are. Okay, so now look on the bottom. Always look on the bottom of your screen and see if you see where it says settings and present and invite. You see that on the bottom of the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, if you click on that present, that's how you would share your screen if you wanted to share and show us something on your channel. You hit that present button and then you can do that.
Okay.
And when you go live and you want to drop a link so somebody can come up, right there where it says invite, right next to the present, that's when you click on that and then copy the link and then post it in your chat. And that's how they can come up on your channel.
Okay.
See, we'll have you going live on this laptop, no time at all. I think no, he's back now. I was just going to say, I think your connection gave out on you, but I guess you're back.
No, has different settings than the laptop. I went to go. I have mic, cam, chat. My what?
I was going to say your picture is good, but your sound keeps going in and out. Like we can hear partially what you're saying. Sometimes.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I was just trying to find those settings you were telling me about, but they're not on my thing. I don't have those kind of settings.
Yeah. It's different on the phone than it is on the laptop. I was trying to tell Lynn because she is trying to learn how to go live and stuff, but she just got a laptop not too long ago. So I was trying to tell her like what those things are for on the bottom.
Cool.
And you really just have to play with it and see what does what, till you get comfortable with it. Howdy, howdy. We got 4 people watching us, but nobody talking. Oh, yeah, now we got
Harold.
Somebody needs to talk.
Sausage Jade. Wildman. They all waiting on the karaoke.
I think so. Well, we only got a little less than an hour.
Norma K.
Norma K went to bed.
Yeah, Norma K went to bed. Always loyal, still saying, "Howdy, everyone."
Yeah.
She was curling hair. Looks good.
Yes,
I wish somebody to come French braid mine. I need mine Willie Nelson style.
There you go. Mm. So what are you doing tonight, Ark Wild Man Survival? He has a farm, doesn't he? Always. I think
Yeah.
he has a farm, and he has goat. Is it maybe or
Pigs, chickens.
okay?
Yeah. I don't have a farm. I have chickens and dogs and cats. It'd be nice probably to go visit one. I wouldn't mind learning something about it.
He
It
said,
was
How far I got?
listening to the thunder, storm, and hail. Oh,
The thunder rolls.
yeah. It was beautiful here. Sunny and about 75. It was nice. They had
the sunshine today.
Oh, he had to fix a hog pen today. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm.
See, listen to you. You don't even need the karaoke thing. You just come sing like that.
I just sing my own songs, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, I need somebody to do a duet with those.
So always tell us, what did you eat at Outback?
I had the new Tasmanian chili, spicy chili, and what do you call the a salad? I can't think of
Then
the
they always
name
had
of
the bone-in chicken. Don't they have bone-in chicken? Chicken wings, bone-in chicken wings.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
Oh, you had a Caesar salad.
Yes,
Yes.
with the Tasmanian spicy chili.
Chili. Ooh,
I
was
have-
that good?
Yes, because
Chili good?
I love spicy stuff. I'm always putting cayenne pepper on all my stuff. And sometimes I'll order something and it says spicy, and I'm like, well, that's not spicy. It's not spicy enough for me, but it was spicy,
Oh.
so it was good. And then I had a blueberry lavender special drink, but virgin, no vodka in it.
Okay.
But I like it because it was like the color of my hair. It was pretty lavender color.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I got it, but it was good. And then Taylor, my daughter, she had the strawberry something lemonade virgin too, because she wanted it. She's like, oh, that's pretty. Can I have that? And it had Bacardi in it. And I said, oh, no. You're looking at the wrong drink. But then they said they could do that.
Yeah.
Take the alcohol out.
Mm-hmm.
So she don't know nothing about alcohol.
Yeah. Well, she's too young to be doing that. What did she eat?
She had the blooming onion burger with The blooming onions on top.
Yeah.
And French fries. She loves French fries. But they have to be crispy just right or it's a fail.
Oh.
It has to be exactly crispy enough. And she eats with her eyes. I thought she would never eat macaroni and cheese because she didn't like soft stuff when she was younger. But kids love macaroni and cheese. But it was so hard. She would turn the pizza over and look at the back of it. It has to look just right. Or she's better. She's better. But
No, so cute.
But that, I think we all eat with our eyes first, really.
she's real bad though.
But
Nothing
if
gets past here.
yeah.
But she's better.
Does she have certain things that she excuse me, certain things that she will eat?
Yes.
I mean, like, if you give her a certain thing, she's going to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter was a really picky eater too. Oh gosh, she's a lot better now, but she used to be so picky.
Mm.
She even, just like I had to go to my mom's one time because my mom had back surgery and my husband had to take care of her. And I had left plenty of food at the house, but anyway, he decided to go to the store. He bought some off-brand things. She would not eat it. He's like, it's the same thing. She's like, no, it's not. It had to be a certain package, a certain thing, Yeah. Or she wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make my granddaughter eat everything. Just anything. If I eat it, you can eat it.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And so far, she's been really good about it. She hasn't really not liked anything. She pretty well eats pretty much anything, which is good.
From what you told me, it sounded like she had a good appetite.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
But she goes through phases. Some days it's like you can't fill her up. And then other days she hardly wants to eat at all.
Yeah.
But I don't make her eat, she drinks a lot of milk. And as long as she gets the milk, I don't feel like I have to force her to eat food. But there are days where she eats a lot of food. And then sometimes I'm like, did she really eat any? Because, especially if you let a little child feed themselves, the food kind of gets spread around, but you don't actually know how much gets in them.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I'll sit there and still feed her, even though she can do it. But I'll be like, I want to make sure you get this, so I'll be feeding it to her.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to let her do with the spoon and the fork. She's got it down pat that you stab stuff with the fork. So, she'll be going around just trying to stab whatever she can get with her fork.
That's cute.
She's funny, though, when she does the spoon. She likes to lick the back of the spoon, not the front of the spoon. So sometimes she'll stick the whole spoon in her mouth, and that'll be okay. But then a lot of times she'll get the food on the spoon and then she'll take it up there and she'll lick the back of it. And I'm like, it's not on the back, you got to turn it over.
That's cute.
But she'll get it eventually,
Yeah.
It just takes practice and takes time of doing it. But we try not to make her eat anything. If she says she's full, then she's done, And we taught her really early about, like, do you want to eat? If you want to eat, you can eat. And then we taught her all done, all done. So sometimes she'll say that, I'm all done. I don't want to eat. Hey, PJ Wish, how are you?
Hi.
Hey. Oh, we're just sitting here talking about feeding my grandbaby right this moment.
Yeah. She's cute.
She's a mess.
She's cute.
I tell you, this past week, she really tried me with the getting into stuff in the bedroom when she was supposed to be napping.
Uh-oh.
And I ended up having to go in there and lay in the bed so that she would kind of get the idea that we're not playing, we're napping, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's no way she can even get in my dresser drawers. So there's no way I can totally baby proof the entire bedroom. I just can't do it. So I've got to teach her not to mess with my stuff.
Yeah. Are you going to show your closet?
Closet, yes. And I already took some pictures as I was moving stuff out, and because I've already took the pictures of how bad it was.
Yeah, do before and after.
Yeah. And then I took a few pictures today as I was clearing things out and re-putting stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going through everything while I'm doing it. I'm pulling it out and looking through it and deciding, you know, if I should keep it or get rid of it, or I have a lot of stuff for the baby, but stuff that she's not old enough for. So I'm going to make a tote full of that kind of stuff. But I'm definitely using my shelving better this go around.
Yeah.
And I have a bunch of boxes packed up in my laundry room because I have shelves all the way across my washer and dryer. I have a lot of boxes up there of clothes that she's outgrown that we don't want to get rid of because we don't know if my daughter's going to have another baby.
Yeah.
And if she has another baby and it's a girl, then we'll keep the clothes and stuff. But I'm going to take all of them down because I packed them up at different times and I don't have them labeled very well as far as what's in the boxes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take those all down and go through them and label them better. And then that way I'll be able to, when we need them, I'll know what's in there instead of just, you know, having to get them all down then.
I like to look online, just type in closet organization and get some ideas. I click on images and get some ideas, and then I'll write it down, and then I'll go shopping for it and just try to, you know, recreate that.
Well, and like I have 2 really big suitcases, and of course they were in my closet, but they were empty.
Yeah, PJ Wish is telling you something.
Yeah, I was trying to see.
I was trying to finish it.
Let me tell you something good. Remember this morning when I texted you, we were going to my daughter's surprise party. We stopped at a small store to get a soda, and I needed a card. Okay. And
I know, I was waiting on.
she kind of had a little breakthrough this morning. Her husband has cancer.
Oh.
And he's starting his treatments, and she's really kind of put her own life on hold, helping him get everything with that. And she used to paint, and I showed her artwork last week, I think it was. Anyway, she hadn't been doing that for herself, and she decided today that she needs to start painting again and do something that makes herself happy and all that. So that was really sweet. And she painted a rock today, and I bet she's going to tell us that she left the rock there at the
I was going to say, is she the one that said she likes to leave them in certain places?
Right.
It might make someone feel good.
Yeah.
I thought that was so sweet.
Yep. And I think that's what she's going to tell us. I hope that's what she's going to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when I carve a piece of driftwood, I want to throw it back. It's just when I find it.
So someone will find it?
Also find it. Yeah.
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 She paints rocks with different little inspirational things on them, and then she leaves them different places for people to find. And I guess she had stopped doing that. And now she's going to start.
Excuse me.
So that's really good.
Yeah.
And I hadn't even spoke no conspiracy stuff. I've been on this 3 hours and 20 minutes on the podcast. I think I did pretty good so far. I pat myself on the back.
I lost my phone. I got in the truck and maybe 3 blocks away, and I realized my phone is gone. So we turned around to look. We left the store, got part way, and smelled our brake. So turned around and headed home. Okay.
I don't understand what that means.
Well, that she lost her phone to turn around and something happened to the car and they had to turn back around. So they didn't get her phone and the car's messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it rains, it pours.
Now, what was you talking about? The conspiracy, 3 hours of conspiracy stuff. What's he talking about?
No, he's saying he's been
That's
on here for 3 hours and hasn't talked about any conspiracy stuff.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm a big
Yeah.
conspiracy theorist. Oh, I'll be like,
No,
no,
I'm a conspiracy realist.
I don't trust nothing. I don't trust nothing.
Mm-mm. If I see it and believe it, I see it and still don't believe it sometimes. I was like,
Yeah. Mm.
no, I don't trust nothing. And I realized I can't do nothing about it. So what I do is I just concentrate on me, try to make myself a better person.
Yeah.
Because I don't realize I can't do nothing about it, and it'll drive me insane. I thought it might have driven me insane because I was just because there's so much stuff at one time, bro. I was like, you know what? I said I could pull 5 conspiracies out of my hat, and it fits every one of them. Maybe they're doing all 5 at the same time. Wouldn't that be something? So I was like, I just forgot about it. I just go good carve and
Echo. I will see something and I'll be like,
oh, I know. I'm all the time saying, do they think we're stupid? Is that what it is?
I know.
Oh, they know we're stupid.
Stupid. They know we're stupid.
They know we stupid. They know we stupid. They know we stupid.
Listen, before I got married in the apartment, you have the little peephole.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the top. I like being at the top because, being a single mother, if you could try to break in, you got to have a long, tall ladder. You ain't getting in my door without
Yeah.
And I didn't have, it was just me and my daughter. I didn't have no family. So a little peephole. And if someone's knocking, I'm not opening the door.
Mm.
You might as well. I'll go to the window and barely peek out and see who it is. I'm just not doing it. People, even in my own apartment building, wouldn't see me for a while and say, "Girl, you still live here?" I just went and did what I had to do with go get groceries and I came back. I was always staying with my daughter because I couldn't leave her alone.
Right.
And so, but I just didn't. Being a single mom, I just am real overprotective.
Yeah. Okay, PJ says, headed home to get the car, left, went back to the store to look again, then went on to the party. A while, I'm at peace within my bank, my friends, and my family's numbers. I ask silently for whomever finds it to return it. And she's saying no. Surprised she didn't leave the rock. Okay. So hopefully she's going to tell us again here in a minute. Somebody must have found it. Quit smoking too. So I went to the car, and on my husband's phone, there were 7 missed calls and 3 voice from our son. Okay.
Oh.
It's like, we're hanging on every word, PJ. Tell us the rest.
Yeah, I try to do one of those karaoke apps, but you have to have like the right headset. And I was always a half a beat off no matter what I sang. And that's horrible.
Well, but you know what it is that in order for the music not to be copyrighted, they have to speed it up just a little bit because that changes it. So that's what it is. I noticed that too.
Operator, will you help me place this call? The number on the matchbook is overrated. Living in LA, my best old ex-friend Ray. A guy she said she knew well, sometimes hated. But isn't that the way they say it goes? But let's forget all that and give me the number. Can't find it, so can call. Just tell them in the show. I've overcome low. I've learned to take it well. I only risk my world just to convince myself that it's just weird. But that's.
She said, got a 3 voice message from her son. My son says, Mom, a man called and has your phone. My son is a prison guard, and the young man just got out of prison. Out of all the numbers, he knew who to call. God is so good. Yes, he is. Amen to that. Well, I'm glad you got your phone back. And you did get to go to the party after all, so that's good.
Yes.
I know it's scary anymore. Our phone is our lifeline, you know. You lose your phone, you lose all that. I was just talking to somebody about it. Maybe it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. On our live yesterday, we were talking about how, kids don't know how to even use a phone book or, look up phone numbers because everything is in our phone. And that's all, that's all we know is what's in our phone.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a wonderful testimony. Oh, so good. I used to be able to remember people's phone numbers, but anymore, I know mine. I know my daughter's. That's about all I know by heart.
That's
Anybody else?
Okay, I see it now. I see it. I'm colorblind. She said her hair was lavender. I go, her hair is white, and I can see it now.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it now. I was wondering what she was talking about. Like, you didn't see that girl with the lavender hair? I'm like, no, man, I didn't see no girl with lavender hair.
Mm-hmm. Ark Wildman says, you do have pretty purple hair, always loyal. Yes, she does.
Purple rain.
What color is your
rain.
hair naturally, always?
Between a medium brown, dark brown variation.
Yeah,
but I had
Auburn.
to dye it or strip it. I had to strip it to a really light blonde because you can't put light lavender. It just won't show.
Yeah.
So
well, what made you decide to do the lavender? You just love purple?
Yeah, like I don't know if you can see yeah, I love, it's not lavender like an Easter egg. I like smoky lavender.
Okay.
It's like it's got a little bit of gray. Like if you dropped a little bit of gray and lavender,
Yeah.
and it comes out this smoky lavender.
Hmm.
But being that there's different variations in my hair, like it was really, really light, and then it went into a darker blonde, the different variations. So in the sunlight, it's not just all one solid color. It picked up different hues.
Yeah.
So, so I've just stuck with it because I love the color.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And I know it's not your natural color because it's purple, but it looks natural on you,
Oh, thank you.
you know? So some people, they put color in their hair and it's like, what were they thinking? You know?
No.
So, and I have brown hair, but I also have very thin hair and I have a whole lot of gray in my hair. But I'm 60, so I'm proud of it, you know?
PJ said something.
Oh, yeah. She said yesterday, Echo and Yaya gave me an idea. So I had a talk with Anger and told it that I loved it, but they needed to go. It was time for joy, happiness, and love to move back in. Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, we can be sad and bad things happen in our lives, but I just feel like we're supposed to have joy. You know, we're supposed to enjoy our lives for however long we have them.
Yeah.
And for people to, you know that God is love by how we can conduct our lives because we know God, you know.
Yeah.
And not everybody gets that. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, you can throw that word around, throw God's name around all you want, but do you really live that life, you know?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we get so bogged down in day-to-day life that we forget that we're supposed to be here doing something, and when we're done, we're going home. So I think a lot of people feel like they're going to be here. This is it, you know, this is all life is. Although I enjoy my life here, but I don't want to be here forever either, you know.
Right.
So, but PJ, that is exactly why I have my channel, is because I want people to realize it doesn't matter how old you are. That's just a number. If you feel young and you want to go out and live your life to the fullest, then do it, you know.
Yeah.
Because you reach a certain age doesn't mean you have to stop being who you are or doing what you love to do. And if you have lived your life like I did for many years, not knowing who I was and not living for myself, then it's high time you figure out who you are and you start making yourself happy. Because if you don't make yourself happy, then who else is gonna?
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, as long as you're not breaking all laws and stuff, as long as you live your life and you're happy and you actually try to live right, you make him. He wants you to be happy. He don't want you to be a slave. He don't want you to be bogged down with all these worries and burdens. And, you know, that's why I was like, when the hurricane came through, they put everybody on antidepressants. I didn't want to take it. And I was like, man, I was like, I'll take my lows because I know when my highs come along, I want to enjoy them. You know what I'm talking about? So you got to go through bad stuff. Everybody does. Ups
But I
and
think
downs. But
going through bad things makes you stronger, and it also can encourage you to really to appreciate the good things in life when you have those better days. You know, if we all had perfect all the time, we wouldn't appreciate it. You know, I mean, I've been through some awful stuff, but I don't want to live back there in all that mess and all that
stuff. Right. You have to live that and live the present. Live in the present, not the future. You got to live in the present.
And what's coming on down the road.
Right.
not from where I've been, but where I'm going.
Also, though,
Yeah.
what we go through, we can also help someone else to relate to. If we all had perfect, or if we all just went through things that are bad, we would all be just like crumbling.
Right.
But we can be an inspiration and hope to help someone else out to
Exactly.
get over.
Right. And a lot of people don't, like I say it all the time. The more you talk to somebody, the more you find out things that you have in common.
Just like me and you.
Yeah. I mean, life is basically the same no matter who you are or where you live or, anything. It's just that people don't talk to people anymore. It's
No,
just
I've
so,
heard that before. It's like we're one big consciousness. We're all big. I'm you, you, me. We're all each other. God experiences through us. I've heard that before. It's like
Yeah.
I'm you, you're me. Because we all have the same feelings. We all feel love and hate and hurt and all that. We all have failures and accomplishments. And that's what I heard that before too. We're all God's consciousness in a way.
mm-hmm. Thank you,
He's
PJ. I appreciate you too.
He's experiencing the world through us. Well, I understood.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe so. I can't deny that. I don't know. I just know we see too far. If anybody asks me how come I believe in God, I just tell them we can see too far.
Well, I don't know how people live and not believe in God, but to each their own. But I've had enough experiences in my life that I can't not believe that there's a God.
Exactly.
I mean, to basically be told you cannot have a child and to wait 10 years to have a child and then be told it was a miracle that you had that child. How can you not believe there's a God?
Yeah.
I mean, I was sure unhappy waiting, but whatever reason, whatever I had to learn to get, to that point to where I could have my daughter, it was well worth it, But I would not do fertility drugs and I would not do surgery. And I just kept saying, if God wants me to have a baby, he'll let me have a baby.
And it's on his time.
Right. And he did. And she was perfect, but everybody just kept telling me, like, you need to do this, you need to do that, which sure, I could have sped up the process maybe, but I just believed that, I had that faith that if I was supposed to, I would.
Yeah.
And it's almost ironic, but it wasn't until I said, okay, if I can't or I'm not going to have a baby, take the desire away from me because I want to have a baby. And if I'm not going to be able to, then I don't want that anymore. And then I got pregnant. So it's, it's almost like, was God waiting for me to realize that it really wasn't up to me, that it was up to him.
Yeah.
And then when I finally got that, he gave it to me. Yeah.
Give it to him.
Right. So, I mean, I'm a firm believer because I've seen too many things happen that I don't have any explanation for other than that there's a God.
Yeah.
I mean,
all that too. I've had not the baby part, but I've had miracles in my life where there's no doubt that there's a creator. And then, like, I was watching this show one time, and then I was just watching the show, and then I realized that we could see too far. And once I realized that we could see too far, then I realized that the creator was like right there. He's not like far, far away. Like, he don't get further and further away every year. He's right there. And then I was like, oh my God. When I realized how close the creator was to me physically, and for me, because I didn't realize where we were at is not what we were told. And I realized that the Bible is correct, and he's right up there. like, this is footstool for real, changed my life completely. And I'm a human, but as far as like, I've changed a lot inside. I've tried to change a lot. I mean, instantly change all kinds of stuff. You know, I don't do a lot of things. And trying to be a better person because I realized that he's right there, and I spent like months and weeks just to have kind of random thought, you know, something that happened in my past. I'd apologize or say thankful for it. You know, if I had sinned, I'd apologize for it, and then, you know, if there was something I'd feel like I said, I did that, thankful, apologizing. I don't know, man. I don't know if that was my personal thing I just had to go through, but changed my life a lot. You know, I still have, like I said, you know, I still not like running around doing crazy stuff like I used to. You know, even though I wasn't real bad about it, I'm trying to change my life. I've been doing pretty good. I'm sorry. What is this conspiracy thing? Did y'all freeze on me?
We're here.
The website. Oh, okay. Because nobody knew I was talking. I'm like, oh man, okay, something happened.
No, we were listening
I'm sorry.
to you.
Yeah. I just realized that the creator is close. The creator, Yahweh. When the Bible says his name is Yahweh, but you know, creator, the person who made us. You know, I believe the humans were made in the image of the creator. So, and he's close, a lot closer to most people think. I mean, the Bible says he's right above us. There's a firmament up there, and
I think a lot of people think that he's like you can't have a personal relationship with him, like he's a scary
no, he's a living God.
scary,
I have a daily.
He's so great that how could you have a personal relationship with him?
Daily conversation.
I feel that way.
No, he's personal. He's a daily conversation with him. I mean, that's who your inner conscious talks to.
Have that kind of relationship,
right? And he's a living God. He's alive, and he knows. He wants us to talk to him and have that personal relationship with him. And yeah, you're supposed to talk with him all the time.
That's the beauty of it. He knows already that we're sinners and that we've done wrong, and he knows when we're ready to deal with those things that we've done wrong. And right. I just think it's wonderful that you can ask to be forgiven. And as long as you don't continue to do that, he will forgive you. You know, I mean, there's plenty of people in prisons that did terrible things, but they find the Lord and they ask to be forgiven and they're forgiven. You know, I mean, it's amazing.
That system, whatnot.
PJ said that the rock she did today, that she is going to keep it in memory of her journey, and the next ones she will drop for others. That's great, PJ. That's what you need to be doing. Yeah. And
I don't know why, but his picture right there, it keeps making me think of a barista. The coffee shop.
Yeah, it's the stove pipe going up.
Oh, yeah.
I think. Mm-hmm.
It makes me think of a coffee shop.
A coffee shop. Yeah. I just my last little coffee too. Not making more.
Mm-hmm.
But
I made a pot for the broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
I have a video on my channel about how I made this. This is like smaller than most people's bathrooms. I don't know, 100 foot maybe at the most. Maybe just a few feet. Just the house, and that's what I live in.
Yeah.
Near hog panel house. And I made it out of hog panels and some insulation and some tarp. In over a year now. the little cot with me and Buddy over there. And up all the middle of the night with lights on bright because I can see good. So I turn the lights on, and sometimes I get up at 2, 3 in the morning and start doing my alphabet real loud, and he's just looking at me like he's over there sleeping.
PJ says it does, or a science room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now if I had some money, I'd be making all kinds of weird stuff. I like coil guns, and I don't know if I can make one, but those are pretty cool. I don't know if you've ever seen a coil gun, but those are pretty awesome.
No, I've never seen one of those.
It's like a coil. It's almost like a little thing that goes around your speaker. Like your speaker has a magnet and some wire around it. And every time the electricity goes to it, the speaker goes up and down. Well, you can take a bunch of those little coils and put them together and put in a series, and just stick that little magnet in there, and it'll hover, and you mash a button, and it'll fire the coils, and it'll shoot that little magnet or stick in there. And they're so good. The Navy has them. They're called. They use them. They're so good. The Navy has them now. That's our new weapon. Is a rail gun. They call it. But you can make them out of coils, and you can make your own coil gun. They shoot these little pieces of aluminum wrapped in copper. I think it's pretty neat. I can't. That's a little above my pay grade.
I was at
Home
Depot today, and I saw the little the lavender crystal pepper spray. I was about to get one.
Oh.
A purse. I was like, oh yeah, I almost did. But then again, I was like, I'm so clumsy. I'll spray myself or something.
I would too.
So.
Or the baby would get it. Right.
Myself, you're right. I would spray myself, man. No.
Well, y'all, it is 11:47. Nope, 11:48. We're gonna make it till midnight, so we're gonna be able to go sing at Harold's.
Yeah.
I had a different lifeguard today, so he hadn't heard about me falling up the ladder. So he let me use the chair thing, to get in the water. And then when I went to get out of it, I said, yeah, only me could I fall up the ladder. And he was like, oh, that was you. I heard that somebody fell. I was like, yes, I fell getting out of the water onto the concrete. And I said, and I'm trying to, get over my injuries, and that's why I'm swimming, and now I'm making more injuries. So he said, oh, well, use the chair. Don't hurt yourself. And I was like, yeah,
no doubt.
Be safe. I'm going to use the chair from now on because I'm not.
How is your legs doing?
It's okay. My the leg that I scraped is healing, but it's the other thigh that hurts. Like I must have, when I went down, I must have like twisted that leg funny or something. And it still is I can still feel it in there. Mm-hmm. But that's why I made sure I still went swimming and still went in the hot tub and all that, trying to help it, get better.
Yeah.
But yeah, here I was. I had worked up swimming to be able to climb up that ladder. And then, like a dummy, I was having a fear about it. And I kept thinking, I'm going to fall sometime or another. And then sure enough, I'm trying to get out of the water and everything was slippery. And boom, I fell onto the concrete. So I'm not trying to use that ladder no more. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care how much strength I build up. I am not doing it because it was not good falling.
Well, do they have that at the end of the pool, the steps with the long bar? They don't have the steps?
No, just a ladder. And and it wouldn't have been so bad if everything wasn't slippery. But the metal part on the ladder was slippery. My hands were slippery. It just, and once I went down, then I didn't have the strength to get back up. On
Right.
my own. I had to, use the bench thing to get up. But I got to get over that thinking that I need to be improving my strength, to the point that I can do the ladder, because it's not worth me slipping and falling. It's just not, but
Hey, you have
I
to
think,
drop a link to where we're going next.
okay, I will.
And I
The,
figured out, I guess, pin it or something. I don't know how to do that.
yeah, I'll put Harold's link. But I figured out that, no matter how strong I get, I still might not be able to get myself up if I do fall. So it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
I want to keep getting stronger, but I just need to be able to move. And if I hurt myself, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of like you have to just be careful and not do more than you can do. I hate the fact that I am not as I don't even know what the word to call it, flexible or something,
Hey, yeah. I saw this. I was watching a video, and in the video underneath the ad, you can see the ad there as I was watching the video, and it was like this cute older lady with gray hair, had a little dog. I was like, no, that's pretty cool. I figured it was a dating site, like, and then I looked up there, and it was a medical life thing. I was like, I started laughing. I was like, that was my see the website. I was like, I don't even want to see that. They're unrealistic anyway, right? So I finally see somebody. I was like, okay, this girl. I just assumed it was a dating website. No, it was a life system. It's a fall. You're getting old.
Okay. I think I have pinned Harold's thing at the top of the chat, so you can get that.
Find it easy when I get out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well,
it's killing time.
There's some people that want to date in their older age, and so there should be dating websites for that. But
oh no, I don't get on no dating website. No,
me neither. But I'm just saying there could be for people who want to, but I don't.
I'll find. The creator will send her to me. I think I go to her. If I'm supposed to have her, the creator to me.
Well, I don't even want the creator to send me one.
Right.
I'll put it like that. I like being by myself.
I like being me by myself too. That's what I'm saying. He'll send me one and be like, "Oh, okay, he's just as crazy as I am. He'll let me be me."
Yeah.
Somebody who'll let me be me.
I was married for 29 years, and my husband decided he wasn't happy anymore, and he left.
Oh.
And so it's been almost 8 years, and I found out that I'm a whole lot happier by myself and not having to worry about pleasing somebody else, or, like you said, let me be me, So I'm not really, and I'm not lonely. If I was lonely, it would be different. If I really was lonely and needed a companion and somebody to do stuff with, but I have friends and I have family, and I don't have a problem taking myself places and doing things with myself,
And I'm not lonely either, yeah.
Even when I was younger, I would say I'm my own best friend. It's like I don't need anybody else to make me happy. I'm happy by myself.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I mean, the entourage to follow me around. I did
No.
it all by myself.
But I think
Well,
I've got,
most of it. I can't do everything by myself. I can be mostly happy by myself.
yeah.
And I have
But
sponsors
I
who
just
take
don't
care
like
of me. I can't do that without
you.
them. But
I mean, my husband wasn't controlling or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I was happily married and I enjoyed being married. I enjoyed being a wife and a mother. But after that part of my life was over, I found out I like being myself too, you know, and I just don't know. But like you said, if somebody showed up and was like the perfect person for you, you might think twice about it, you know.
yeah,
But
maybe 3 times.
yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't believe that. I think the devil is gonna pull a trick on me.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm talking about? The perfect one showed up. I figured the devil be trying to pull a trick on me.
Right. Well, first of all, we know there is no perfect.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So if they showed up as that, I'd be like,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Too good to be true.
That ain't,
Probably
yeah,
is too
that ain't real. Yeah, that ain't real.
I just subscribed to Checotah.
Dakota.
Dakota.
I didn't know exactly. I was like, how did he
I
say
don't
that?
care. I don't care. Carver. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Always
PJ,
loyal. I got to hit you back.
Lynn is always loyal because on here it says Lynn Ross. It doesn't say always loyal.
Yeah.
And yes, she does have a channel.
Oh, does it? Yeah, it's always loyal in the chat, though. I noticed. I think that's somewhere else, too.
Let me do her.
Maybe the stock
Wait, I gotta do it on my phone. Gotta do it on my phone.
He's got a lot of upcoming stuff.
No.
Yeah, he's got like three upcomings.
No, I don't. No, that's me. Don't know how to turn that. Don't know how to delete that. I was trying to come. I don't know what happened. I was trying to come live before this live, and that's 4 times. So nothing coming. I don't know how to. I'm trying to delete that, dude. Everybody's probably like,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm sorry. I have nothing upcoming.
Always loyals, and we're going over to Harold's for karaoke, and I pinned that link at the top of the chat. So if you would like to join us over there, I'm going to go ahead and shut mine down and we'll all go over to Harold's.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Love
bye.
you.
Thank you.
Later. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you all
You're welcome.
minutes.
Thank you.
All right. I don't know why this thing always takes so long to